Hey guys, welcome to the first part of Pokemon Platinum. Today, we're going to be starting a new playthrough, so let's get to it. Hello there, it's so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. Before I go any further, is this your first adventure? If you need advice, I'm certainly capable of giving it. So let's just check into all the infos here. This is a new thing because this is on the Nintendo DS, they have a new control scheme, and we have to check things out. So the D-pad moves the main character also used to choose various headings and selections. A is used to confirm a choice, check things, chat, and scroll text. B used to exit, cancel a choice, and cancel a mode. Alright, seems good enough. And then we have the additional buttons here that wasn't present on the Game Boy Advance, which is the X and Y button. Press X to open the menu, which is no longer start now, and then press Y to use an item such as a bicycle that has been registered in advance. Okay, so the register button now is the Y button instead of the select button. Okay, those are the two changes. The lower screen is called the touch screen. The touch screen will display a variety of touch buttons depending on the situation, which is on the right side of this screen. If this mark is shown in the message window, there are active buttons you can touch on the screen below. Do you understand everything so far? Yes. Oh, we have to touch the button on the screen below. Okay. Sometimes there is options whereby you can use the buttons with the A button to confirm choices, but this is the time whereby you have to touch it. So, yes. Would you like to know more about anything else? Adventure info. You're about to enter a world where you will embark on a grand adventure of your very own. Speak to people and check things wherever you go, be it in towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every possible source. New paths will open to you when you help people in need, overcome challenges, and solve mysteries. At times you'll be challenged by others to a battle, at other times wild creatures may stand your way. By overcoming such hurdles, you will gain great power. However, your adventure is not solely about becoming powerful. On your travels, we hope that you will meet countless people and, through them, achieve personal growth. This is the most important objectives of this adventure. It feels kind of not Pokemon-y-ish with the explanation. You know, your adventure should be about loving and treating Pokemon and nurturing them. This felt like a Zelda type of thing whereby, hey, you're supposed to get powerful and defeat Ganondorf type of situation. That's what my comparison's like with that writing there. Would you like to know more about anything else? No info needed. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. Here I have a Pokeball. Touch the button on the middle of the Pokeball, if you'd please. Alright, so touch it. It opens up the Pokemon. It's Baneri. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times, we play together, and at other times, we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research that we may learn more about Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself? Are you a boy or are you a girl? So, I have never seen this guy in the anime at all. Apparently his name is called Lucas. So he's probably like a manga on the male protagonist side. And I've seen this character a lot of times. This is Dawn that actually accompanies Ash and Brock in the Sinnoh region for the anime. Now, I am not going to be using Dawn, but at the same time, it's nice to know that Dawn will be a part of the playthrough. I'm going to be choosing this guy. Alright, so you're a boy. Yes. Tell me, what is your name? Alrighty, so name-wise, we can use the touchscreen, which is awesome. I'm gonna just be using that. And can we move it as well? Oh yeah, we can move it as well. So we have the two options here. It's either touchscreen or using the D-pad along with the A and B button to confirm stuff. So start okay? Yes. Okay, let's do it. Your name is JCB. Yes. Okay, so you're JCB. A fine name that is. Now this boy here, I believe he's your friend. What might his name be? Okay, so this is also a character that was in the anime called Barry. But the thing is though, is that Barry was introduced way late into the anime, into the episode whereby they had the tag battles, and he was only briefly mentioned in that part, but then later he becomes more of a key element in the later parts of Sinnoh Victors, I believe, as a season, and we saw a lot of episodes with him. So I'm gonna stick his name as Barry. Barry, is it? That's your friend's name? Yes. Alright, JCB, the time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way, you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now go on, leap into the world of Pokemon. Alright, now we're gonna be very tiny. Pokemon are by our side always. I hope you will understand the meaning of those words. That was the comment left by Professor Rowan, who has returned to Sinnoh from the Kanto region. Okay, so that wasn't mentioned in the anime, talking about that he came from the Kanto region at that point in the beginning episodes. He was a professor that wasn't in the lab at that point in the first episode for Dawn to meet. Well, actually, no, Dawn didn't even know where to go in the first place and actually bumped into him, funny enough. But that's interesting to note, just to be pointing out that he's at least met Professor Oak. And yeah, all the professors know each other, really, to be honest. That concludes our special program. Let's talk Professor Rowan. Brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week. Same time, same channel. So this is definitely an upgrade to our room before in Pokemon Emerald. You can see in this corner, oh, we've got company already. There you are. Hey JCB, did you just see the TV? Sure you did. Professor Rowan's that really important guy who studies Pokemon, right? That means he must have lots and lots of Pokemon. So if you ask him, I bet he'd give us some Pokemon. Oh hey, is this a new PC? Where was I? Oh right. We're going to see Professor Rowan and get some Pokemon. I'll be waiting outside. Okay JCB, if you're late, I'm fining you 10 million Poké-Dollars. And we're already getting the trait from Barry in the anime, because every time an Ash bumped into Barry will automatically say that line is that, oh, you have 10 seconds to pay up, you're fine for this amount of money. And he starts counting down right away. So that's still a common trait between the anime and the games for Barry's personality. But yes, as I was saying, in the corner over here for this TV, there is a Wii. Here's our bed that we can go into. Works the same way as the other ones. We got a tree over here. Let's see what else we got. PC. We've checked the PC. Is there any free stuff? Pokemon Basics. People live alongside Pokemon in this world. The people that battle Pokemon are called Pokemon trainers. Alright, so we don't get any free stuff. Sometimes when you can go into the PC and the other games, get like yourself a free potion. But that's just information currently. Mom bought this TV as a gift. And yeah, times have changed, and you know, I feel as though Pokemon changed with the times really, because at this time, a CRTV at that size would be, you know, in a bedroom, to be fair. That's how it would look like. The X button opens the menu, which we press the X button, there we go. We've got a bag, And to our right, we can use a touchscreen to cycle around without needing to use the right on the D-pad. But I'm going to be mainly using the D-pad for this. Be way more convenient to be using it. So yeah, let me just cycle around. So items, medicine. Wait, items and medicine. So medicine and items are split apart. That's a new feature. They're usually all together, right? Items and medicine. Pokeballs, yes, they always have the Pokeballs on one side. TMs and HMs, yes. Berries, yes, from the previous seasons. Both Gen 3 and Gen 2. Mail, okay, so mail is apparently a big thing now to actually have its own bag. And we've had mail from pretty much all of this, the generations, if I remember, because there's always like being like a Pokemon printer. Well, Gen 2 started off with the mail stuff that you can be sending off, but Gen 3 was pretty cool and exclusive what you can do with the mails. Let's see what Gen 4 does with it. Battle items, that's a new thing as well. You know, you have your items and now your battle items as well. They have to be configured into another spot here. And then lastly, key items, which we have seen before. You know, it's usually items whereby you can't use it. It's just, you know, you pick up from somewhere and it's very important to be progressing in with this story. Okay, so close off the bag and here is our trainer card. Now this looks pretty fancy. We've got ID number, we got a name, we've already got money, as usual, score, time, adventure started. And over to the right is our gym leaders on the touchscreen. So let's see if we can do some touches and stuff. If I go this, oh, I see. If you click that, we see the league badges. Now this is definitely going to be an enhancement improvement. And I love the profile pictures that shows here. You know, it reminds me of a Gen 1 image whereby it's a very famous drawing. I think Ken Sugimori drew it, and it was showing all the gym leaders. And that's pretty much one of my favorite Pokemon art styles ever created, when you see all the gym leaders, because everyone's so serious, except for Misty. Misty's smiling. Now, these guys try to cover off, and I just think that Gen 1's trainers, that drawing style. But I do like this, though. I do like the look of what they've done here compared to Gen 3. So I'm definitely going to be paying more attention to when we do get our gym badges going on. Alright, and then saving. Would you like to save game? Yes, let's save the game for the first time. We've only done 5 minutes so far into the game, in game time. And it does show off that we are in Twin Leaf Town. It does take a while though to save the data though. That's the difference compared to the other ones. You know, before we would be able to save and then boop, it just goes straight away. That is the time length to be saving. So we're gonna be expecting that a lot. Options. Now we can do the options that would have been at the beginning of each Pokemon game, whereby we can select our text speed, we can see the sound, battle scene, and you know, all of these are already on the default that I do prefer anyway. Bottom mode is normal. Here's all the frames we can choose as well. I believe there's only 20 of them, which you actually have a lot of combinations to do. But generally, I like to just have it with just type 1. We might actually just go and look more into it, because I know that I don't really play around with it too much. But if it's already in the options menu in this game, we can change it every time, then maybe so. I might dig myself into it. But for now, let's just go with type 1. And we got exit, which we will exit. Let's now continue on an adventure downstairs. JCB. Barry already left. I don't know what it was about, but he sure was in a hurry. Alright, that's it. And our mom is Dawn's mother from the anime. I believe her name was Colleen, or something else. And she was a top coordinator. Let's see what Mama was reading. Oh, MC, here we are. It's the contest digest. The winner of today's normal rank smart contest is Wesley, who won with his bright spark of a Pokemon. That's all the time we have today. Let's meet again. So yeah, interviews are here and TV shows are here. And yes, I believe that our mom is going to be the top coordinator of many years ago. Which I don't know if she does pushes us to become a top coordinator. I believe that she just wants us to be on our own journey. Mom's favorite dessert is in the refrigerator. Mom's kitchen is spotless. You can see your face on the floor. That's how moms do it. This is where mom does all her delicious cooking. Can we see outside? Nope, she did not want to give us a description on her windows. Let's talk to mom again. Oh, well, mom's gonna talk to us now. Oh yes, JCB. Don't go into the tall grass. Wild Pokemon might attack you. It would be okay if you had your own Pokemon, but you don't. So, well, take care, sweetie. Let's go over and have a chat here. Bye-bye, JCB. You take care now. Alright, bye, mom. And this is how we start off. We are in Twin Leaf Town. This is where Barry and Dawn from the anime is from as well. And when we look at the posts, which is a new thing, we can see JCB's house, which we usually have a little signpost, and they have changed it in this version compared to the other games. Technology just blows me away. I mean, now you can play with people around the world wirelessly. Yes, this was the first generation, isn't it, whereby they tested the whole Wi-Fi function to be playing about with people all around the world. And it, you know, works well, to be honest, because if it is a turn-based game, you don't really have to worry about too much of the connection. Like, you don't have to think about input lag or delay around to it. So Pokemon ideally was a great game to just do stuff around the world. Did you hear? The Pokemon professor returned to the next town over. They say he was gone for 4 long years. I wonder if he found some amazing Pokemon while he was gone. I feel he has, and he had made a lot of chat with Professor Oak there. Listen, JCB. I want a cute Pokemon. I would love a cute Pokemon as well. Can't wait to be catching some in the wild. Pokemon Battle Watch. Good day. Everyone keeping up the good battle. It's time for Pokemon Battle Watch, where we do in-depth analysis of hot-blooded battling trainers. Pokemon Battle Watch needs your help. We're always after news about your hot Pokemon battles. We'd also love it if you'd mix records with friends in a union room. That way, we can battle nudes about your friends too. That's me again here, Battle Watch. That's cool. I've noticed that the TVs are very expressive with a lot of stuff being shown onto it, compared to Gen 3, whereby it's just like, Mom likes this program, maybe Dad likes this program. And the only time we can actually get extra content is going through interviews. So far, it has been very informative of what's shown on the TV. Okay, next up, let's go and check this. Oh, and as soon as I walk towards it, I notice I don't have to press A. Twin Leaf Town. Fresh and free. Well, that is very basic in terms of information. I was actually feeling like something poetic was gonna come. It's true that wild Pokemon do attack people sometimes, but Pokemon also open their hearts to you so you can become friends. Yes, now you've got someone that knows about Pokemon becoming friends with them. Barry's house. Let's go into Barry's place. Oh, they can't. FUD. What was that about? Oh, hey, JCB. Hey, I'm going to see Professor Rowan. You should come too. And quickly. Oh, geez. Forgot something. That's hilarious. Alright, this must be Barry's mom. Oh, hi, JCB. Are you looking for Barry? He was gone for a second, but then he came running right back home. He just can't sit still, that boy. I wonder who he takes after. Perhaps Pops? I mean, oh yeah, speaking of his Pops, Barry's father, well, in the anime I know of, he is a Pokemon brain frontier for the Sinnoh region, which is awesome. He actually bowed Ash. I remember that episode, which was a good bow there. For better treatment of Pokemon trainer scores. Oh, so that was just a commercial. Alright, what's in the refrigerator? Oh, nothing. We can't really look into the info, so it's not as descriptive as our own place here. Alright, let's go upstairs and see and check up on Barry. I'd better take my bag and journal too. Oh, hey JCB. I'll be waiting on the road. It's a 10 million $Poké fine if you're late. It's always 10 million. It doesn't change. I know the anime changes with the pricing and it just keeps getting more extreme. The bed is in the opposite place. Barry's also got a Wii. What's on the TV? It's a commercial. Pokemon Center. Always by your side. And let's check on the PC screen. Adventure rule number 1. The X button opens the menu. Adventure rule number 2. Record your progress with save. There's nothing else on here. Well, that's interesting. 2 different PCs having 2 different information. TVs are having different commercials. They have definitely fought out with a lot of different dialogue choices now. But that's Barry to be gone. Now let's go into the next house nearby. Did we talk with her as well? It's true. Yes, we did. Becoming friends. Alright, let's talk to this fella. You're off to hang with Barry again, right? You two sure are tight. Yeah, we're bros. Bros that want to spend 10 million $Poké fines against each other, that's for sure. This commercial now, the preceding program has been brought to you by Jubilife TV. Jubilife TV must have a huge stronghold on television. Alright, so all these 4 houses have been shown off. There's this other dude over here. Hi, JCB, you're looking for Barry? He just went tearing off a little while ago. He's probably not gone too far. Why not go chase after him? Alright, let's go further. Because he did head north, and we're supposed to be going to get our own first Pokemon, right? Too slow. Alright, let's get moving to Professor Rowan's lab. What? Don't go into the grass, right? No worries, no problem. No need to worry. That's a traditional Dawn way of saying stuff. And then everyone's like, when you saying that is what I worry most. It doesn't matter that we don't have any Pokemon. Trust me on this one. I've got an idea. Now listen, you know how wild Pokemon jump out when you go into tall grass. So what you do is, you scoot over to the next patch of grass before any wild Pokemon can appear. If we just keep dashing, we can get to Sangam Town without running into wild Pokemon. Okay, stick with me. Okay, here goes. On your marks. Hold it. You two don't seem to have any Pokemon between you. Then what is the meaning of going into the tall grass? Hey JCB, this old guy. It's Professor Owen, isn't it? What's he doing there? They tried to go into the tall grass because they wanted Pokemon. What to do? And yeah, Professor Owen does usually talk to himself quite a bit in the anime as well when he has his fumbles. It is true, because when he did bump into May, he also was like, so it seems you have something in your hand. Looks like you want your first Pokemon. It's like he's just like having a monologue to himself, even though talking to the Dawn as well. The world would surely change if they were to meet Pokemon. Is it right for me to put them on that path? You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you? Yes, I do. I don't know about Barry. Me too, I love Pokemon too. I will ask you once again. You two, you truly love Pokemon, do you? What? You can ask 100 times. The answer will never change. We'll both answer 100 times. We love Pokemon. Right, JCB? Yeah. A pair of reckless kids who foolishly tried to enter tall grass without Pokemon of their own. It worries me what people like that would do with Pokemon. Well, then forget about me, but give a Pokemon to my friend here. I mean, it was me who tried to go into the tall grass and all. how big of you. Very well then, I will entrust you to a Pokemon. I apologize for putting you through the exercise. However, you must promise me that you will never recklessly endanger yourselves again. Now then. Now where? And there is the intro to Dawn. Professor Rowan, you left your briefcase at the lake. Oh, is something wrong here? Ah, there it is. Dawn, nice work. What I was about to do was to entrust these two with their own Pokemon. Pardon? Those Pokemon are hard to replace. Are you sure about giving them away? We exist side by side with Pokemon. There comes a time when people should meet Pokemon. There is a world that should be explored together. For them, today is that time. The place right here. Go on, open the briefcase and choose a Pokemon. Really, Professor Owen? I can't believe it. I'm so happy now that I can't keep a straight face. Hey JCB, you can choose first. Hey, I'm practically a grown-up. I have to show some class here. Alright, well, I don't mind if I do. So this is kind of similar to the third generation because we do pick up a Pokeball from the briefcase, but it's not in any endangerment for any Pokemon nearby, and we even endangered ourselves, but luckily Professor Rowan was able to stop us from running into the grass. Look, these are Pokeballs. There is a Pokemon in each one. Now choose which Pokemon will it be. So let's check in everything there. So we got Tiny Leaf Pokemon Turtwig. Will you take this Pokemon? And next one up is the Chimp Pokemon Chimchar. And lastly, we have the water one, Penguin Pokemon Piplup. Now, I was thinking very carefully for the past couple of days of which Pokemon I'm going to choose. Now, based on my decisions, coming from the anime side, watching all of the episodes, and thinking about a lot of the events that really got me going with the anime, at first I was thinking of Turtwig, but then the Torterra kind of sparked me out. Then I was thinking about the Chimchar, and then it didn't really have much of a personality. But then I was thinking about Piplup, and Piplup really resonated with me. It really did. But then I realized that Dawn wasn't a significant figure, and then I was more aggravated to choose Chimchar in the end because of that Infernape match that Ash had with Flint. So we're gonna go with Chimchar. Then I choose you. I'm picking this Piplup. Very well, both of you have chosen a good Pokemon it seems. Now listen well, the Pokemon you have entrusted with are unfamiliar with the world. In that regard, they're much like you. As fellow newcomers to the world, I hope you'll do well together. If you have any trouble, come see me at my lab in Sangam Town. And now we'll be on our way. Professor, wait for me, please! I'm sorry, please let me pass. Which, yeah, this is a complete different personality from Dawn in the anime compared to the games. How do you like that? Professor Rowan's really nice. On TV, he seems so stern and scary. JCB, we both got Pokemon now. There's only one thing to do, right? Are you up for this? Which now we can choose if we want to have a rival battle right now or not, which is a different thing between the second and third gen because we can at least level up our Pokemon for a little bit before battling, but we also have a choice to say no. And this kind of reminds me of the first gen, whereby we get the Pokemon from Professor Oak and we just get into a battle, which actually forces us into battle, which now we can choose yes or no, which I'm going to say yes. I have to check out this new Chimchar we got. I've always wanted to say this. The time has finally come. JCB, I challenge you to a battle. So let's see how it goes. We're gonna have level 5 Pokemons right away. We're challenged by Trainer Barry. This could be all or nothing here. Doesn't really matter if we win or lose. It's really down to just seeing these faces expression because this is our first fight. On the right side of the touchscreen, this is the fight command. And we can see our cute Pokemon just looking at each other. Now, we're going to be going with the Scratch Attack. We are faster than Piplup. Awesome. But Piplup may be stronger than us. Oh, it uses Growl. Interesting. So if he uses Growl, what in there? That one hurt you. I'm going to go with Lair. That's my turn. So the defense falls down. Growl again. If you're gonna keep on doing that, I'm gonna use Lair. I'm not gonna give this up. You're not gonna lower down my attack. Your defense is also gonna fall down as well. Oh, you're growling contest, eh? Let's go again with an Evolier. Yeah, the stare and growl competition. Who's gonna give in? Oh, okay. You're not gonna give up with this, Piplup. I see. Give your biggest, scariest face right now. Oh my god. This is fantastic. This never goes. That's gonna be my last get lit, because I think that we can only go for a certain amount, right? It's still going. It's still going. All right. Well, I'm changing this. Hey, Pound comes out. Yes. Let the fighting commence. Now it's really down to who gets the critical. No way, we can keep going. This is where we hail shine. Oh yeah, that's a new thing in this generation, isn't it? Once the levels go down, or should I say the HP goes down to a certain amount, then you see the trainer just brings and says a certain dialogue. It's like, this is it, let's power up. Because they know that the ability for the Pokemon gets stronger with the HP going down. That's why they say stuff like that. But that was a really cool growl and lyric content. I've never really tried that before. I was just like, hey, you know, I'm not gonna bother attacking you. I'm just gonna keep on just gonna leering at you there. We get that 70 experience points and we grew to level 6. We get +2 in the max HP, +2 in the special attack, and everything else +1, which is a good start, to be honest. So we can see the factors of what we can see in our Chimchar, and it's gonna be based around attack, special attack, and speed. Personally, then we'll see like which one's the heaviest around to it, because you know we had a Torchic that had really strong attack. That was the strongest point of attack, then the special attack, and then speed came third, with everything else was kind of balanced lower than that. Alright, Trainer Barry has been defeated. What are you saying? We ended up losing? And we get 500 Poké Dollars for winning. Phew, let's go home. I'm B after that battle. My Pokemon needs rest too. See ya, JCB. Awesome, we're back home with Mom. What's the matter, dear? Wow, that's what happened to you? You and Barry are lucky to have met Professor Rowan. Imagine if you didn't. I would like to think what the wild Pokemon might have done to you too. JCB, go see Professor Rowan and thank him properly for your Pokemon. His lab is in Sangam Town, isn't it? Now that you have your own Pokemon, the tall grass won't be so threatening. I must admit though... Oh, I know, JCB, put these on. And we receive our pair of running shoes. Around the same time, Gen 3 running shoes, round to it. Going to Sangam Town is like an adventure in itself, right? With those running shoes, you can get to faraway places much faster. Okay, let me read the instructions. Press the B button and dash about faster than ever before. Put on the running shoes and blaze new trails of adventure. Well, isn't that just nifty? That sure is, Mom. I'll read you instruction. Okay, so the same thing is repeated again if we do talk to her. But it's so cool though that her personality feels exactly similar to the same as the anime, because Dawn's mum was very supportive of her. And she was absolutely lovely towards everyone else. So she had the understanding of Pokemon, top coordinator, and helped a lot with Twin Leaf Town, preparing events, and also, you know, announcing and being judges as well of the contest. Okay, so that is the same dog. I'm gonna be walking around here just to have a feel of if there has been any other changes, but most likely I feel as though the dialogue is gonna be more or less the same. Yeah. So we don't really need to go too much diving. But you know what? Let's try these running shoes. So if you hold B and run, this is the running speed, which is, yeah, faster than just taking it slow. It's true that wild Pokemon do attack people sometimes, but Pokemon also open their hearts to you so you can become friends. So yeah, still the same dialogue. Let's actually check onto the other side here. Oh, nope. Off to hang with Barry again, right? You sure are tight. We are mega tight. Let's go into Barry's house. I think Barry should be still here, right? That kick rocketed off again like usual. I guess he would be out on Route 201 by now. He just can't sit still, that boy. I wonder who he takes after. Okay. Well, he's not going to be here. Let's actually go up the stairs then. Let's see if there's any changes here. No, still pretty much the same. And let's get out of here. Let's see what this guy has to say. Hiya, JCB. You looking for Barry? He just went off tearing a little while ago. He's probably not gone too far. Why not go chase after him? Alright, let's go and check out. We do have a new Pokemon gym trainer. Oh, and there's Barry. Too slow. JCB, I'm sick of waiting. I'm going to see Professor Owen so I can thank him properly. So I had this great idea. Listen up, okay? You know that lake where we always play at? You know how they say a legendary Pokemon lives there? You guessed it. Let's catch that Pokemon. That'll make Professor Owen happy. I'm sure of that. Me and you together, we've got nothing to fear. Awesome. Oh, and we actually have Barry right behind us. So, Route 201 and downwards to Twin Leaf Town. That's where we came from before. And we need to be going left here to Lake Verity. And Lake Verity, oh, the Verity Lakefront, as said here, this is the place whereby one of the 3 legendary Pokemon is. It could be Uxie, Azelf, or the other one. And, okay, according to this legend, this lake is home to the Pokemon said to be the being of emotion. It is because of this Pokemon that people can experience sorrow and joy. So yeah, Gen 4 has a lot with the beginning of time and space and all these other things with the creation of humans and Pokemon in this world. So we're going to be seeing a lot of origin stories. Alright, we're at the lake. Get ready because we're capturing that legendary Pokemon. Trust me on this one, it's here. It even says so on the sign. What's going on? Is that Cyrus? The flowing time, the expanding space. I will make it all mine one day. Cyrus is my name. Remember it. Until then, sleep while you can. Legendary Pokemon of the lake bed. Allow me to pass. Step aside. What was that about, weird guy? Okay, JCB, let's catch that legendary Pokemon. Did you hear that, JCB? That was the legendary Pokemon crying. That had to be it. Okay, this is our chance. Let's catch it. Wait, what? We don't have anything on us? You know, Pokeballs. P-O-K accent E balls? If we don't have those, we can't catch Pokemon or take them around with us. Do you think Professor Rowan would give us some if we asked him? You know, you remember what he said, don't you? He said to visit him at his lab if we needed anything. Okay, JCB, I'll race you. First one to the professor's lab in Sangam Town roars. Which he's gonna beat me anyway. And yes, this was the place whereby Dawn actually spotted one of the legendary Pokemons in this lake. But we didn't actually spot it, we just heard the cry. Now I just wanted to check out this grass here, and we can determine that Starly is available in this grass. Awesome. So since we're over here, let's just go into a wild Pokemon battle. Let's see what Starly has at level 3 here. So we're gonna go for a Scratch here. Then Starly goes with the Tackle. Let's go for another Scratch. It's in the red now. Starly goes with Growl. Our attack is falling, and we're gonna finish this off with a Scratch. And yes, just with how the theme's going with different games, we've got a new theme for the battle theme, which is awesome. And yeah, every time when it comes to getting experience points, they just have an alternative fanfare theme. So I'm not going to dive in too much into the wild grass for now. I just want to just check around here because we don't have any Pokeballs. I feel as though it's best to actually check onto the wild grass once we can actually get Pokeballs. So we're going to be just going to Sangam Town, as what Barry mentioned. So Sangam Town is going to be eastwards, right, of Route 201. But yeah, 201 is nice relaxing. Oh, there's a guy over here. Wild Pokemon lurk in tall grass. They can come bursting out at any time. So if you want to battle wild Pokemon, just walk in tall grass. If you want to avoid wild Pokemon, then stay out the tall grass. Seems simple enough. Now let's see on this information. Trainer tips. Don't be shy. Talk to anyone and everyone you happen to see. By talking to people, you'll get invaluable information and advice. Sounds good. If your Pokemon's health, that its HP is getting low, you should go home and get some rest. Oh yeah, we shall be doing that. Now I'm just going to be checking around here. So lots of wild grass across the bottom and the top part, and most likely we're going to have to get into ourselves into a battle. But what about over here? See what we can grab. Just a lot of trees bumping in the way. Maybe we could use Headbutt here. I'm wondering. No? I'm guessing there might be some hidden items around here. I feel like I'm not gonna spend too much time just scanning around this area. It's best if we can find the item finder as fast as possible, and we can come back to these areas. Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. Did you know that a Pokemon's health is measured by hit points, HP? If a Pokemon runs out of HP, it faints and can't battle anymore. If a Pokemon's HP gets low, you should heal it with a potion. Here, let me give you a potion as a free sample. First one's free. We'll automatically go into the medicine pocket of your bag. And we have obtained the potion. We put that into the medicine pocket. Let's go into the bag and let's check out the medicine thing. So usually it will be in items here, but now it's going to be in this one. So it's spray type medicine for wounds. It restores the HP of one Pokemon by just 20 points, which is going to be very valuable for our very start of the adventure. It's nice to have a free potion here, just in case we get into a battle, which we don't. So Route 201 and to the right is Sangam Town. Great. So to this guy. That ledge is one way, jump down for a shortcut to Twin Leaf Town. That's good to know. Now let's go into the next town. They're very close to each other as well. Oh, there's Dawn. Oh, there you are. Please come with me. The professor is waiting. This is it. Our Pokemon Research Lab. Let's go. FUD! And we just bump into it again. What the? Oh, it's you, JCB. That old guy. He's not scary so much as he is totally out there. Oh, it doesn't matter, JCB. I'm out of here. See you later. Wow, what was that? Your friend sure seems to be really impatient. Well, anyway, let's go inside. Well, look who's here. JCB, was it? Let's have a look at your Pokemon. I see. This Pokemon seems to be rather happy. Entrusting you with that Chimchar was no mistake, it seems. Well, would you like to give it a nickname? Nope, no nickname for me. We've said it so much times before in our playthroughs of Pokemon, that Richie. Nope. When I first saw you two about to step into the tall grass without Pokemon, I was shocked. I was astounded by these foolhardy children, but now you've astounded me in an entirely different way. Already, there is a bond grown between you and that Pokemon. I feel privileged to have met you. I'm sure Chimchar feels the same way about you. That's why I'll ask you to cherish that Chimchar of yours. I'm so glad that you're kind towards Pokemon. If you weren't, I'd have to. Oh, I just can't say it. I just love how the theme changed from one side of it being altered to another one. Let's move on to the main topic. There is something I want you to do for me. Allow me to properly introduce myself first. My name, as you know, is Rowan. I study Pokemon. First of all, I want to know exactly what kinds of Pokemon lives in the Sinnoh region. To do so, it is necessary to collect data using the Pokédex. This is what I wish to ask of you. I want to entrust you with this Pokédex. Will you use it to record data on all the Pokemon in Sinnoh for me? Yes. Good answer. And we have obtained the Pokédex. That Pokédex is a very high-tech device. It will automatically record data on every kind of Pokemon you encounter. JCB, I ask that you go everywhere and meet every kind of Pokemon in this region. Sounds good for me. I've got one too. When you walked up Route 201 with your Pokemon, what did you feel? I've lived for 60 long years. Even now I get a thrill when I'm with a Pokemon. Now you should know that there are countless Pokemon in this world. That means there are just as many thrills waiting for you out there. Now go. JCB, your grand adventure begins now. The Pokemon that I met for the first time was a Turtwig. Really? Does that change, by the way? Let's just say if I chose... Now let's see. If I chose a Turtwig, then Barry changes and chooses a Chimchar. Does Dawn say, my first Pokemon I met was a Piplup here? Would that be the option condition there because this is the only Pokemon that was left out? If you have chosen a Turtwig on Route 201, we would have the same Pokemon now. Not that it matters, but anyway, I'm Dawn. I also helped the professor add pages to the Pokédex. So in a sense, I'm just like you. I just got a little head start on you, that's all. I'll be happy to teach you things. Glad to meet you, JCB. And awesome. Dawn is also a part of the adventure here, as she is collectively trying to complete the Pokédex. Go on. JCB, your grand adventure awaits you. Now let's see what we have also. JCB, check the PC. This screen is filled with special terms and academic writing that is impossible to figure out. And no descriptions over here. In the kitchen part, oh, the refrigerator is filled with tasty sweets. Alright, what do we have here? These vending machines that we can access? Nope. Professor Rowan invented a new Pokédex while working alongside a professor from the Kanto region. Oh, so Professor Oak. Oh, my name is Rosanne. It's an honor to be an assistant to our professor, which, yes, they did showcase a lot of the assistants in the anime in the first episode of trying to collect and get Pokemon. So yeah, this collectively is something that Professor Rowan, I would say, is more detailed compared to the other anime with the professors on assistants. I'm Dawn's father. I'll be happy to assist you on your quest for the professor. I'm sure we can count on you, which, yes, we didn't really get to see Dawn's father, but even so, we didn't have someone in the anime that also had a father that was like a kid. Now, before we do go out, let's actually check on our new Pokédex. And the Pokédex design exactly looks like how Ash's Pokédex was in the anime. So Sinnoh Pokédex here, this is our obtained Pokemon number 1, Chimchar. We can actually look into the data of Chimchar. So the chimp Pokemon, height of 1 feet, and weight 13.7 pounds. It is very agile. Before going to sleep, it extinguishes the flame on its tail to prevent fires. Oh, that's awesome. Hearing about the others. Now, let's see. So that's the info. Let's see the area. Area is unknown. Oh, and this has a day and night cycle. Oh, so 4th gen brings it back. If I can change it. Oh, yeah. So day here, nighttime here. That's awesome to actually see that 4th gen brought that back instead of Gen 3, because Gen 3 decided to move it out. So we get to see different types of Pokemon. Oh, and they have like 3 different stages. So this is the morning, daytime, and then nighttime. Alrighty, now let's see here the cry. And we got different things here. I think I might have to get my touchscreen out for this one. So let's just say filter, and then do it. I'm not too sure what would this be, because wouldn't the cry be the same anyway for anything? Chorus. Pan. I mean, it's kind of fun to play around with, right? If Pokemon did have different cries. Okay, so let's actually check on the size, and that's also a really cool idea as well. I like this feature because I've always liked to see the comparison of Pokemon sizes compared to ourselves. So we currently stand at 4 feet, 4.8 feet, and Chimchar is that tiny, so we can grab into our arms and hold it as like a cute Pokemon that we would always see in the first Pokemons that are basic with no evolutions. That's generally the size. So that's the height check. Let's check on the rate check here. Oh, we have a seesaw here to describe if who's actually bigger or not. So yeah, we rate at 83.8 pounds. Pretty cool. So we are definitely going to be checking this out more. It's nice how they have been creative to extend the Pokédex of getting more information out and seeing the different compositions of what we can do with our Pokemon. So that is that for Chimchar. We have also seen a Piplup, but we don't have any information. Can we check on the cry here? Yes, we can. Right away. Size-wise, let's see size. Can we do size? Or is this not going to help out? No, it doesn't come through. Okay. I guess that is something whereby once you catch your Pokemon, then you have the rewards to see all the other stuff. Pretty interesting. And then we also have seen Starly, which we can only get the... What's this? Next. Oh, I did not know about this. So we can cycle through with the back and next. We don't have to go backwards. Now that is really cool. It's like, for me, now that I have this idea, is that I'm just like going flicking back through my Pokemon cards. You know, go back and forth from next and back. That is pretty awesome. So let's go into the cry here. Let's check. Oh, this is Piplup. I wanted to check out Starly. So Starly over here. Let's go into the cry and let's play out. Pretty impressive. All right, let's back out. And that's it, right? Check in. Oh, we can search Pokemon. Wait, let me try and search a Pokemon. So if I go search Pokemon here, I didn't use this so much in the other generations, but they do have the search factor as well. Select the Pokédex listing mode. So we got all these things: numerical, A to Z, heaviest, lightest, tallest, and shortest. Let's say and go for the heaviest. And what's the next one? Name. Heaviest. Let's just go for... Oh, we shouldn't really do name because we want to actually all of them to be there. Type is over here as well, so if we want to search for a certain type to be catching, they're also there. Form as in, oh, like the different type of Pokemon it could be, because I think I saw a tentacle. Is that a tentacle like a squid here? That looks like a... I think at first I was like, this looks like a bat. Unless they're talking about descriptions of certain rings. I can see 2 rings here. This is on 2 feet, for example. This must be on 4 feet. This could be a fossil, probably like an elephant. Okay. So yeah, they have definitely expanded that. So if I go okay, it's searching, and we only get Chimchar? Didn't I just put the heaviest? Well, yeah, that is it for the search feature. I guess it only just shows the Pokemons that we have caught then. That's why we was only showing Chimchar. But yeah, we'll look into that later once we have a better, impressive Pokédex. So let's actually get out the Pokédex here. And did we get anything else along with it? No, it was just the Pokédex that we got from Professor Owen. Oh, and there's Dawn again. JZB! I have something good here. You should take this as well. We have obtained TM27 already. That's going to be in our TMs and HM pocket. That is a technical machine. That one contains the move return. Using a techno machine, or TM for short, teaches a move instantly to a Pokemon. Bear in mind, however, that a TM is a single use only. The move return gains power the more friendly your Pokemon is with you. It's up to you, of course, if you want to use that TM or not. I'll send you off with the wish that your journey will be fun. Well, it's fun already. Oh wow, I didn't know the professor had TMs. Was he a trainer when he was young? Okay, JCB, I'll act as your mentor. I've got a bit more experience than you as a trainer and as the professor's assistant. Okay, follow me. Oh, so she is gonna give us the guide tour. This building with the red roof is the Pokemon Center. It's the place that heals Pokemon that have been hurt in battle. You can find a Pokemon Center in most towns. And Nurse Joyce. The building with the blue roof over here is the Pokemon. It's a shop where you can buy and sell items and medicine. Basically, since you're a novice trainer, you won't be able to buy many kinds of merchandise. Don't let it bother you. Oh, that's right, JCB. Don't you need to let your family know that you're going to be helping Professor Rowan with the Pokédex? You may need to go far away, so I think you should let someone know. Oh, but before you go heal up your Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. It'll be a lot less scary that way. Okay, bye for now. But yes, thank you for the introduction, Dawn. As we have been rediscovered with the Pokemon Center and the Pokemon Mart. So let's go first into the Pokemon Center. Let's check things out here. Oh, it feels very lively already. The top floor of any Pokemon Center is the Pokemon Communication Club. There you can have all sorts of fun with your friends. I must say though, with the Generation 4 Pokemon Center theme, it doesn't match up to Generation 3's goodness, to be fair. But you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm very sorry. We are working on the ground right now. It's off limits to the public. Please try later on. Do you see that PC over there? That fancy blue one? If you got Pokemon with you, it's free to use. Oh, sweet. What's this? Oh, this is the first time seeing the map. So it feels like we start off kind of similar to Hoenn because Little Root Town was in the bottom left section here, but then further down was Dewford. Jubilife City will be next there. Okay, and what about to the west? Canalave City. I must be honest as well, when it comes to the anime, when I was watching it, I didn't pay too much attention to a lot of these cities. Orberg City, so that must be the first gym badge. Yeah, I know about that, Orberg. Floroma Town, yeah, that's second gym. So certain names will pop when I remember. Oh, Eterna City. That could be second gym, actually. Not Floroma. I think Floroma was a contest place. But the actual city is where the gym badge, yeah, this could be second gym badge here. Now, to the top here is 7th gym badge, Snowpoint City, yeah. You go north here, so you don't actually turn up here right now. Mount Coronet. I remember Mount Coronet would be a very interesting event for Team Galactic. Celestic Town, yes. It's like I remember these names, but at the same time, they don't give me that extra oomph compared to the previous generation of names. But it is catching up to me. Heartthrob City, that's where the Ghost Gym Leader is. Was that 5th or 6th? And the thing about Heartthrob City is that this gym leader keeps on disappearing because she wanted to go out and experience the world of Pokemon, as she was finding it boring of how trainers kept on battling her and defeating her on the second bout because they was always getting stronger. She also wanted to get stronger, and that's why she just kept on disappearing all the time. So we can call this kind of like Petalburg City in a way, because we will be able to get here and then she'll be like, oh no, gym leader's not here. I wonder if that's going to be in the games as well. Salation Town, I remember that. Pokemon Contest. Pistorius City, that is Wake, the dude of the water type Pokemon before Heartthrob City. So I think this is 6th gym. Then this is 5th. See what else we got. Veilstone. Oh yeah, that's where Paul is originated from. Paul was the rival for Ash, but he's not actually going to be covered into this game. We just went for the friendlier rival route that we were best friends with Barry, that loves to fight us. Sunny Shore City, that is the last gym badge. Revokna. Pokemon League. Okay, Pokemon League's, yeah, I would say that Pokemon League would be situated there, to be honest. It's kind of close to Evergrande City because it was into the east there. Resort area, fight area, and survive area. This may not be places that we do need to go to, but there might be optional paths there. But we'll check those out. Iron Island. Oh yeah, I remember about Iron Island before. That is where Barry was training. Along with the... Was it a 6th gym leader, actually? I think I can get it all confused up because this could be 5th, then Pistori can be 4th, and then Iron is the 1st gym leader's brother, and he has Steel-type Pokemon. So he should be nearby then. Well, that's, yeah, because there's supposed to be a city nearby Iron Island, right? Can I zoom in as well? No, I can't zoom in. Maybe I just have to have my own Pokénav and it comes through. But yes, names are familiar when I start thinking about it, but it doesn't catch on to me too quickly. So I'll have to, you know, get used to it as we go on and remember these names and how important they are. All right, let's check onto the PC. PC looks pretty cool. Looks like it's from the future. Now we've got someone's PC. The Pokemon storage system was accessed. And we can deposit, withdraw, move Pokemons, move items, and say see ya. Next up is our own PC. So we got mailbox and ball capsules. Oh yeah, ball capsules being a thing for Pokemon contests. You may set or edit capsules for decorating Pokeballs. That's gonna be fun. Rowan's PC. So access Professor Rowan's PC. He spotted 3 Pokemon in Sinnoh. Look harder for wild Pokemon. Don't be afraid of going into tall grass. Oh, so it's just having a case of Pokédex right in the PC parts. That's not bad. Alright, now let's rest up our Pokemon. Hello and welcome to the Pokemon Center. We restore your tired Pokemon to full health. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Okay, I'll take your Pokemon for a few seconds. To be honest, like this sprite for Nurse Joy is being the closest it can ever be right now. It feels like they're slowly getting Nurse Joy realistic into the games. Thank you for waiting. We restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. Talk to that nice lady at the counter and hand her your Pokemon. She'll heal your Pokemon to perfect health in no time at all. It's a chock full of Pokemon books and photo collections. Interesting. The top floor of any Pokemon Center is the Pokemon Communication Club. There you can have all sorts of fun with your friends. Yes, so we'll just have a little peek in here. And this is not going to be something that we're going to be exploring too much into, but this is all online basis. What kind of trainer signs will get people laughing? And there's also a PC here, and there's a lot of these lovely ladies that can help us out. Now before we do go out, let's go for another save. We're actually near to the nearest hour. And so far it's been pretty cool. I will say that it's nice to see that Dawn is going to be participating with the Pokédex. We have a different Dawn character here compared to the anime. And Barry we're going to see more often from the rival side because he started off straight away in Twin Leaf Town. So I don't forget what's happened till now. I better save this. There, now I can take a break. I can see my footprints. Oh wow, Pokemon are so cool. You can make yours bow and make them stronger. I wish I had some. It's so cool. Oh, you're just not at the age yet. So, Sangam Town, Town of Sad. Yeah, they're very basic with the description. Basic and free and Town of Sand. Straight to the point. Oh, Dawn's house. She lives in Sangam Town. Ah, so that Rowan fellow is back. He's quite the remarkable man. He's been studying Pokemon since way back. My son and grandchild help Rowan with his studies now. Who are you? Oh, you're JCB? Hey, you're doing that Pokédex thingy for the professor. Wow, that's the same as my big sister. Go for it. And what's on the TV here? Sinnoh Now. This is it. The one you've all been waiting for. It's time for Sinnoh Now, your pour to what's hip and happening in Sinnoh. Here's the first story on the cutting edge of Sinnoh trends. Oh, Helena. This is Helena bringing you the on-spot Rever. Equity Lakefront is taking cover in a blizzard. Some of you brave the river in hopes of finding rare Pokemon under these extreme conditions. Be sure to dress extra warm and don't fall asleep. That's the river brought to you by Helena. Yeah, every time you just go into a new TV, there's always something new to be checking out. It's lined with Pokemon picture books. I feel as though if you go upstairs, this must be Dawn's room. But she's not here. Right now, the trash can is empty. So we check the PC screen. Alright, and it's going to be the same adventure rule that we've seen at Barry's place. And one bed is going to be for Dawn, and the other one's going to be for her sibling. So they sleep in the same room. But Dawn does not have a Nintendo Wii. Nor a TV up here. Alright, let's go outside. Now cross over here. That thing you have, it's a Pokédex, isn't it? You have to see all kinds of Pokemon now. Lucky you. Lucky us. Or like to say with London Tipton, yay me! Pokemon grow steadily stronger from battling against other Pokemon. At first, you should take it easy, though. Heal your Pokemon regularly at the Pokemon centers while you're leveling them up. A good trainer is one that takes care not to let their Pokemon faint from losing HP. Let's check on the TV here. Here's another story on the cutting edge. Rich boy, my daddy's a big shot at the TV station, so I get to be on TV. I'll tell you about the nature of Pokemon. A Pokemon with the naughty nature likes two spicy Poffins. Oh yes, so no longer being Pokeblocks, they're going to be replaced with Poffins, but the natures, I'm not too sure if they have done extra natures of saying naughty, because I can't even remember if we have got a naughty nature before. But the Poffins are a new thing for Gen 4, and it was explained in the anime as well. I'm not lying, I bought 100 too spicy Poffins and tested it myself. Also, I like hot milk. See ya. Well, that was random from that last line. This gave us a little cheese moment from Foster's Home. Alrighty, so these ones are done. Let's run over to the Pokemon. All your item needs fulfilled at the Pokemon. Wow. Now this is completely new from the theme. Okay, the beginning intro was sick. Now it's coming back to the classic. If you come across a Pokemon you've just gotta have, toss a Pokeball. Never leave home without one. If a Pokemon loses all its HP, it can't bow anymore. I ran lots of potions to avoid having that happen. Sounds good. The shelves are jammed with colorful Pokemon goods. And that's the same description over there and over there. Let's check what we got. Welcome, what do you need? So Pokeballs are on the menu. Awesome. So we don't actually have Pokeballs for free, unless we do get Pokeballs free later. But for now, I'm gonna buy some Pokeballs. I'm gonna buy 5. Let's go for the traditional. So 5 to be costing for 1,000 Poké-dollars. Yes, I get that. Now, as for the other stuff, I do want to get some extra potions. Just in case, let's get an extra 3. Yes, that'll be okay. And yeah, we'll be left off with 1,600 Poké-dollars. I may be a bit heavy on the spending in the early part because I feel as though it's going to be probably difficult in the beginning part of this game. So potions, please help me out. Alright, so Dawn said in terms of advice, we should go back to see our mother. So we're back on 201. Now I can look to be catching some wild Pokemon here. Let's see what we get first. It's a Starly at level 2. Well, let's go catch it. We did see a Starly before at level 3. And we've got Pokeballs now, so we're going to use Scratch. Let's just hope that we don't go for a critical hit. Okay, yellow. That seems fine. 1 hit from the Starly. Let's go for our first catch. So we're going to go into the Pokeball section and use a Pokeball. a device for catching wild Pokemon. It is thrown like a ball at the target. It is designed as a capsule system. Let's go for it, Chimchar. I love the animation whereby it just kind of bounced onto the grass there. It looks so cool. The 3 stars are out. And yeah, definitely improved of the animation compared to 3rd gen. So, gotcha. Starly was caught. Starly's data was added to the Pokédex. So Starly is the Starling Pokemon. 1 feet, 4.4 pounds. Because they are weak individually, they form groups. However, they bicker if the group grows big. It's a normal and flying type Pokemon. Give a nickname to the court Starly? Nope. But we're gonna have Starly in our party. Best thing I like to do, the weaker Pokemon will come out to the front here. And let's see if we can get some more Pokemon to catch. So if we do find more Starlies here, at least we can get some extra XP. If we find some new ones, we can still catch it by switching over to Chimchar. So again, this time it's a Starly at level 3. Now we're going to be getting some shared XP because I do want Starly to be in my party here, which is all good. But we're not going to battle with this Starly. We're going to switch our Pokemon and we bring out Chimchar. So at least both of them will have shared XP. So Starly, return. Let's go Chimchar. Alright, Starly's gonna use Tackle. He gets hit down by 17 HP. Let's go with a Scratch Attack. The difference between this Starly and our Starly is that this Starly is a female Starly. And also it's actually 1 level by level 3. Okay, let's go for 1 more. Or maybe actually might be 2 more tackles. We do have an attack be Falling. Let's go for another fight here. I'm opting to use the A and left D-pad to be selecting my commands here. So 12 experience for Starly and 12 experience for Chimchar, which now we've got level 7. So that's our 2nd level up for our Chimchar. We've got 200 max HP, plus 200 defense and plus 200 speed. So the other ones, plus 1s on attack and special deep. Feels very balanced right now. Look at that. Defense and attack coming hand in hand. It's only special defense that's kind of falling behind from everything else. Chimchar learned Ember. Oh, cool. We got our fire type, the traditional Ember that every Pokemon has learned from the fire sense. From Charmander, from Cyndaquil, we've got Torchic, and now our Chimchar to learn Ember. So that's good. Now we got a new Pokemon, Bidoof. Cool. So let's go and change our Pokemon out. Let's get our Chimchar. Starly, come out and come back. Let's go Chimchar. Okay, the tackle comes in. Like, oh, you know what we should do? Let's try Ember first. Hope that this works and we don't kill it. Oh, wow. Look at the fire flames and onto it. Okay, in the red. Awesome. Yeah, Bidoof's look though is hilarious. It looks like he's just not bothered at all. Alright, so let's go and use another Pokeball to catch it. It's actually a good spot to throw the Pokeball at it. Success! Another Pokemon was caught in the eyes of Bidoof. So let's actually look into the Pokédex here. So Bidoof is the plump mouse Pokemon, 1.8 height and 44.1 pounds. It's only just a normal type. A comparison revealed that Bidoof's front teeth grow at the same rate as Rattatar's. Oh, okay. So both of them are very kind of similar around to each other. Pretty awesome. Okay, no nickname given, and Bidoof will be in our piece, well, in our party. We don't have a total of 6 Pokemon yet, so it will be sent automatically to the PC. Which, by the way, I was rewatching the first season of the Pokemon anime, and I was really surprised when Ash caught his 7th Pokemon, it actually automatically went to the PC. I was like, I can't remember that, and it was so hilarious that it just came back out. You don't really see that anymore, but that was such a unique feature because, you know, Ash was a total rookie in season 1, and they showed that. I was like, wow, that's pretty impressive to the T there. And the 7th Pokemon he caught, by the way, was a Krabby. So yeah, it's a Bidoof and a Starly. I want to see if there's any other Pokemon. Let's go with a Scratcher. So we're going to be sharing the 8 experience points. Let's go and try for one more. It could be possibly like another rare Pokemon along this route. Oh, that was quick. Bidoof just came out. Okay, let's change the Pokemon yet again. Let's bring out Chimchar. So our Chimchar is still in the green. We could possibly see this into the yellow if Bidoof does attack us. Yep, so now we're in the yellow. Down to 11 HP. Let's go with Ember first. Not bad. And Bidoof again with the tackle. Only 1 HP each way. Alright, good job, Chimchar. So 8 experience points each way for Starly and Chimchar. Okay, that seems pretty good for catching 2 Pokemon here. So we've got even more Pokemon to be caught, and let's go back to Twin Leaf Town. Okay, so what is this Pokemon? Another Starly, level 2 Starly here. Has our Starly gotten to level 3 yet? No, our Starly has not got to level 3 yet. Let's go and change up the Pokemon. Let's bring out Chimchar again. Let's see if Chimchar can survive against these Starly attacks here. That is currently at level 2. So Starly uses Growl. That's going to be decreasing our attack. So I'm going to be opting out to using the Ember first. Fight, Ember. Burn it down. Okay, into the red. Growl comes out. Attack fall. Double times. We're still in the clear though, because I'm going to be switching over to using Scratch. The combo for the Ember Scratch is doing really well. We've gained 8 experience points each way again, but no level ups. Alrighty, so let's head down over to Twin Leaf Town. We was advised by Dawn to go and see our mother first, so that's what we'll do. Welcome home, JCB. Are you and your Pokemon healthy? Take a quick rest there. Well, that's lovely. We get a Pokemon to full health. What is it, JCB? Wow, Professor Rowan asked you to do something that big. Okay, dear, go for it. Your mom's got your back. Oh, I know, JCB. I've got something that you'll find useful. We've obtained the journal. Okay, so we put that into the key items pocket. That's a journal. It keeps a record of your daily events. Check it and you'll be able to remember what you did last. Gee, a journey full of adventure. I envy you, kiddo. Plus, you're not alone. You have your Pokemon with you. I wish I could go instead. I'm just joking, dear. Yep, JCB. I'll be alright by myself, so you go and enjoy your adventure. When you're exposed to new things and experience new sensations, it makes your mother happy too. But come back sometimes. I'd like to see the kinds of Pokemons you've caught there. Is that Barry's mom? Excuse me, is my little Barry here? Oh, no, he's not. Oh, then he must have left already. What to do? That boy shouted about going on an adventure, then he bolted. He's so headstrong and reckless, I at least wanted him to take this. Not to worry, JCB will deliver that to him. Won't you, JCB? Oh, really? You do that for me? JCB, please take this to Barry for me. And we have received the parcel. We're going to be putting that parcel in the key items pocket as well. Bye-bye, JCB. Enjoy your adventure. Let me think. Knowing my boy, he would probably head straight to Jubilife City. Okay, please take that to my Barry. Sure thing, will do. JCB, you and your Pokemon looking good. Nothing can stop you now. Sounds awesome. Now let's go into our bag. And we're going to go into the key items pocket. So the journal, a notebook that keeps a day-to-day record of your adventures so far. So if we use it, and this is what it has. Started from Twin Leaf Town. Oh, so it's like a nice little sweet journal and diary every time we can do it. So let's just say we do take a long break from playing this game and we come back, we can always look into here. So a new synopsis feature. Pretty awesome. Now let's go into this one, the parcel. A parcel entrusted in your care. You're supposed to deliver it to your childhood friend who left Twin Leaf Town. Parcel selected, and we can't even use it, so there's no information whereby it says this is no time and place to use such things. So gonna have to cancel that. Not bad at all though. Let's check things around here if there's been any other dialogue changes. Nope, not at all from here. Let's just check in this house as well. Let's talk to the little girl instead. Nope, still the same. Oh, we can run inside the house now. That was a thing we couldn't do in the 3rd gen. I remember that, like every time we was inside the house, you couldn't run around. But yeah, this is exactly the same dialogues we have seen before. So yeah, sometimes there are certain NPCs that would have double dialogue if you do come with different scenarios or different events that has happened. Or like with Barry's mum, my Barry took off like a rocket as usual. He was shouting something about becoming the greatest trainer ever. He just can't sit still, that boy. I wonder who he takes up. Oh wait, no, we did see that whole thing about I wonder who he takes after. And the last person over here, everyone goes off on adventures, then they gradually grow up. True. Okay, so this is Route 201 again. The mum predicted that Barry would be going to Jubilife, but at the same time, I want to go back into very Lakefront because I would like to see if there's any new Pokemons over here. Because we didn't really walk into it. The only Pokemon we saw here was the Starly. Oh, it's a Bidoof. It may just be a Starly Bidoof show over here. But now our Pokemon's nice and healthy. We're going to be changing our Pokemon. We're going to just always do the strategy in the beginning here. We don't really need to push our levels super fast with any of our Pokemons. We just need to share the love with the experience points because we don't have the experience share. But it's a nice little tradition I like to have in the beginning parts when a Pokemon is weak and we do want the experience to be shared up with them. Now, that Beater took a good Ember attack. I'm going to actually switch over to Scratch now. And does Scratch take it away? Nice. Starly gains 12 along. Oh, and Starly grew to level 3. First level for Starly. No points on the defense. Everything else is +1 and max HP +2. Alright, everything is around itself. But I can see that speed may be the best factor for it. But yeah, this bird Pokemon is going to be very interesting compared to our Swellow in Gen 3. When it does evolve into its final form, it's going to have stronger stats compared to Swellow. And it can actually do really good in a lot of the situations. Alright, Bidoof. Bidoof again. So we're going to be switching out to Starly. We're going to change in our Pokemon back into Chimchar. And attack it again. But yeah, it's... On top of getting experience here and looking for new Pokemons on the wild grass, it's nice to have a feel of how the battles are, the animation looks, and what we to be expecting in the future. So that's what I like to do. Even when I am repeatedly battling against these Pokemons again and again, I will feel very comfortable going into other battles later. So 88. I'll go for one more check in this grass. It looks to be Starly and Bidoof land. That's what it feels like. The Starly again has appeared. And we're just going to keep on changing our Pokemon back and forth. Let's go back, Starly. Let Chimchar handle it. Ooh, Growl comes out first. You know what? I'm going to change my thing out first. Instead of using Ember, I'm going to use Scratch. Oh, okay. Still into the green. The Growl did good. Alrighty. Let's go with an Ember attack. Good job, Chimchar. Not bad. So Chimchar's getting closer and closer to level 8. I wanted to see if there was anything hidden here, because there's a spot here that has no grass. Nope. But yeah, we'll surely come back with our item finder when we do get it to check things out from here. But for now, let's make some progress here. We're going to be going back into 201, then to Sangam Town as well. I might actually pop into the lab again just to see if Dawn's there or anything else has changed there ever since talking to our mom. Alright, Starly back out. And let's bring out Chimchar. We have seen a couple of times on Route 201 with the wild grass that we've only experienced seeing a Starly and a Bidoof. So I don't really feel as though there's going to be any new changes here for it. So I'd like to say though is that Gen 3, when it came to early Pokemons, there was a wide variety range of to find right away from the early routes compared to this route. So I feel as though we're probably gonna have to wait for a little while longer for some extra variety. But at least I got my Starly very early, and I do enjoy to have another Pokemon to be coming into our team with a bit of extra spunk. We have some flying type moves. Do we get any free stuff again from the potions? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. And how about you, sir? Still the same. Okay. So back into Sangam Town. Let's just revisit into the lab if there is any difference here that we see. Nope, still the same dialogue. It would be an honor. I'm Dawn's father. It is a pleasure. Let's talk to Rowan again. Oh, JCB, you come to show me the progress you've made in your Pokédex. Ah, okay. I would say yes for now, time being. You spotted 4 Pokemon in Sinnoh. Look harder for wild Pokemon. Don't be afraid of going to talk us. Yeah, so we've seen 4 Pokemon, but he doesn't say how much we've caught. I've just noticed that. Because that's how the other professors would check into it, right? Seen and caught. But seeing, it looks like it just feels like they had a shortcut. It's Pokédex, yes, yes, yes. This was Dawn's house as well. Maybe Dawn's in here. Still the same dialogue here for a little lady. And then we'll see if Dawn's upstairs. Which she isn't. Okay, so she's long gone as well, along with Barry. Oh, there's more stuff here. Route 219. So we need to go to Jubilife. So Jubilife is maybe upwards. I saw on the map it was upwards. We don't need to go to the mall, but you know what? I'm gonna go into the Pokemon Center. Let's get all our PP and HPs restored. Bingo! And I hope to see you again, Nurse Joy, as well. Alright, north of here, let me check. So that's Route 219. Yeah, so this is the right place to go. So if it's Route 202, that's connected to 201. So yeah, Route 202 downwards to Sangam Town. Let's see if there's... Oh, there's Dawn. Dawn's right over there. Does Dawn give us battles here? Oh, that's right. Basically, I haven't shown you how to catch a Pokemon. I'll demonstrate how to catch one, so just watch me, okay? Oh, the classic demo tutorial of how to catch Pokemons here. So we're gonna see Dawn catch this Pokemon. So it's a Bidoof. Well, Bidoof has appeared. She says she has a Turtwig, so go Turtwig! Get to see a Turtwig in action. Before in Gen 3, we saw Ralts, really, right? Being caught by Wally. Wally had the Zigzagoon. So Turtwig has used Tackle, pushes Bidoof to the yellow. Bidoof follows up with his own Tackle, and it didn't do much damage. Okay, its HP is down. It's ready for a Pokeball. So, it's pointing to the bag. We select the bag, and it says Pokeballs here. Gonna be using it. Oh, she's got 20 times Pokeballs, and she's gonna be using it right now to catch this Bidoof. Let's see if it catches. Gotcha! Perfect. Good catch there, Dawn. Giggle. See? Isn't it neat? Actually, it's better to lower your target's HP more than I did. It's important to get the Pokemon's HP down as low as possible. This is because a healthy Pokemon is very difficult to catch. Oh, Pokemon also get easier to catch if you make them sleep or something by using a Pokemon's move. Okay, JCB, to get you started, I'll give you 5 Pokeballs. Oh, so that's where the 3 Pokeballs you will get, so I don't have to really buy some extra Pokeballs in the mart first. But you know, the more the merrier. If you have lots of Pokemon with you, it will be safer on long trips. Plus, it will be a lot more fun having your Pokemon friends along. Okay, I need to get going. Bye now. I do agree that we should have more Pokemon on our journey. So for the time being, let's check it out in Route 201. Any new Pokemon around here? Starly again. But this time Starly is actually higher levels, level 4. I'll be grateful getting some more XP here. So yeah, we're just gonna be working along with our XP if there is any Pokemon that we've seen from before. Alright, Chimchar, do the job. And Starly is now using Tackle rather than using Growl. Okay, so we'll start this off with Ember, so we have a good, satisfying advantage in terms of health. And there's that Growl. Now, if I use Scratch, is it going to take out? Let's give this a test, because yeah, Starly should have some extra defense points here. Plus with the Growl situation, yeah, it is going to just be hanging with that 1 HP. If it didn't have that extra defense from the level up, we'd be able to take it down at level 3. Okay, level 16, and Starly has grew to level 4. Not bad. This time plus 0 on the special defense now instead of the defense before. Plus 2 in the speed and everything else gets 1. And yeah, still kind of average numbers all around together. But yeah, it looks like defense stuff is not picking up the pace of the attack and special attack. That's interesting. Well, special attack on Starly. So I feel as though there might be some special moves that Starly might use in the future if the stats like that has grown up. Or could be by its nature. Chimchar has gained 16 experience points, and Chimchar has also grew to another level, level 8. We get +1s on the defense, special attack, and special defense. Attack +2, speed +2, okay. Getting more physical and fast. And our highest spot right now is its speed. Wow, 17. You know, one thing I forgot to check as well with my Pokemons, if I go into my Pokemon board here, and let's just say we select on the summary, there should be some interesting things we can check over here. Oh wow, it's very complicated now. The way I looked at the top and everything. Okay, so Starly, level 4, item to the left, none. Shows how many experience points to the next level. Item number, type, Starly, Pokédex number as well. Okay, this is what I want to see. So natures, docile nature. That's the natures we got. And also it's got some bio to it. Of what it is, highly curious, happily eats anything. Is that something that helps us with the puffins then? Rather than, you know, going to the guides and looking what we need to do or what type of puffins we eat, that could be a sign that it's easier to find it. And I'm grateful that if this info shows us what we can give to our Pokemons, then we don't pretty much need a guide online to know what natures and whatnot. So that's good. If the info's right here, we just follow it on. Okay, so ability is over here on that 3rd slot. So Keen Eye prevents the Pokemon from losing accuracy. Oh, really? So no need to be using Aerius all the time. When they keep on using Sand Attack. Moves over here, which if you want info, oh yeah, info over here so we can see it with all the power accuracy along with the Growl. Looks pretty cool. And then to the right, close window. Okay, let's go and check out our Chimchar. Alright, experience points, next level, fire type. Hardy nature, that's what we got. And the info we got here right now is highly persistent, happily eats anything. Interesting. Met at level 5, Route 201. Yes, we did. Next up, stats, we have Sinnoh and ability Blaze. Now, I do know Blaze is a very important part of the anime with Ash's Chimchar that used to be Paul's Chimchar, and this was the significance of how to control Blaze throughout the anime. Powers up fire-type moves in a pinch. So when it's actually really low in health, the fire-type moves are just going to do so much damage. But the trick is with Blaze, though, is that how can you get your Pokemon to low level? It's usually when you're around that low category, it's either you just die off and you don't have that low health, or you just manage to barely survive certain moves. So whenever I see that, it really just depends on the defense. Like, defense is good. Like, the higher defense, you can go for attacks that can hit you to lower health. But when you don't have defense in your Pokemon, then it's going to be difficult to activate certain abilities like Blaze. These are our moves. Look into the description. Yeah, it's going to be 40 all around to it. Category is going to be very important as well. That shows the physical sign for the scratch. This is not a physical or even attack. It's like a defensive category. So we have to look into these images right next to it. And then this is the special image. So special attack, physical attack. And we'll be looking around each way to understand which ones are physical and which one are special moves. And that'll be it. So again, they have made even more of an improvement from the other generation when it comes to summary of Pokemon. Just keeping getting better and better with it. I just love the whole fact of that, you know, it can just eat anything, or those infos. Oh, wow. We found a Shinx. Shinx this early? I was not expecting a Shinx this early. Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna catch this. So Shinx is a Thunder-type Pokemon. And just like the Manectric, when we had to get like the Thunder-type Pokemon, that came out nearby Morville, right? Before Morville. This one is even before the first gym. Wow. All right, let's try and catch it. Let's go with the scratch attack. Okay, into the yellow. Not bad. And let's go into the bag. And let's use the Pokeball. Catch it. This is certainly a Pokemon I would love to have in my party. Thunder types, fire types, and water types. Those three types I love to have in my Pokemon system. So Shinx has been caught. So Shinx's there was added to the Pokédex. Let's see what you get. So Shinx is the Flash Pokemon, standing at 1.8 feet tall. Oh, that's Chimchar, isn't it? Chimchar's height. Chimchar's or Starly. 20.9 pounds. The extension and contraction of its muscles generate electricity. It glows when in trouble. Cool. Give a nickname? Nope, no nickname at all. And it's gonna be in a pie. And because we have been checking out these summaries before, why not just check out the summary for the Shinx. So Shinx has no IMs. It's an electric type. These are the experience points to the next level. Lonely nature we got here. Highly curious, just like Starly, but this time it likes spicy food. That's what we need to feed it. Okay. So the ability we have is Rivalry. Raises attack if the foe is of the same gender. So we have the female Sphinx, and this is the first time going for it. These are all balanced as well for the stats for now. Well, we have to see when it comes to levels and see what is different from it. The only move we have right now is Tackle, solid. And that is it to be carried on with our adventure. Let me see what is the next Pokemon lined up here. What new Pokemon you can find? Oh, it's another Shinx. Okay. So our story is at level 4. I'm gonna change up my Pokemon over to Chimchar. We could take down the Shinx with our Starly, but you know what? I want to keep my Chimchar consistent with our experience points. That's what I like to do. And then let's go with Ember. Let's do that. Alrighty. And Tackle goes down. Critical hit. And I'm just going to be switching over to Scratch. 12 experience points and 12 each way. Is this gonna be our first battle here? Before doing the first battle, we should actually heal up first. That's gonna be Youngster Joy. Yeah, we're just seeing more Shinx there, back and forth. Oh, here we go. Shinx's Intimidate cuts Starly's attack. So this one has the ability Intimidate on it this time. Now I'm going to be changing our Pokemon over to Chimchar. Chimchar is ready for battle here. Okay, let's start off with using Ember attack. Good job. But yeah, the most common one we've been finding for Shinx's gender has been female. Back and forth. Okay, so no wild battle there. Let's go back to Sangam Town and rest up our Pokemon, so we can save up our potions. And then we'll have a go at the first trainer battle. Yes, we should be resting up our Pokemon. And yeah, well, I'm gonna go for a save as well. We'll hold with every other Pokemon in our party so far. We're not gonna be taking them into the PC. Hope to see you again. Yes, and save. Yes, I would love to. And yes, I would love to do that as well. I will say though that the saving has gone faster than before. Yeah, it has. I think the first time we ever saved up the game, that's when it was super slow. But yeah, it has definitely picked its pace whenever we do need to save. And it feels the same as the other ones. But it's nice though having a good, healthy team. Shinx, Starly, and Chimchar. So no wild Pokemon until now. Any different wild Pokemon this time? Bidoof comes out. Okay, Bidoof at level 2. Alright, Starly. I'm gonna be changing you out for Chimchar yet again. Alright, Bidoof with the tackle attack. Only 1 HP. I'll start off with a physical attack, Scratch. How much is this gonna do? In the yellow. And yeah, let's do double Scratch. Save up on the PP for Ember for now. Critical hit after that one. Not bad. We'll just share the experience points. Now let's go into our first battle. We walk across the trainer. They will spot us and come dragging us down. So yes, you are a Pokemon trainer, and so am I. Otherwise me, so battle we must. I'm calling it Youngster Joey. You are challenged by Youngster Tristan. Okay. 1 Pokemon that Tristan has, and Tristan sends out Starly at level 5. Pretty awesome. I'm going to be changing my Pokemon over to Chimchar, so I feel as though that Starly will be getting level 5 after this battle, and we'll see how much experience points our Chimchar has. Nope, we won't get to level 9 from here. But it will be quite high in terms of experience that we will achieve. Okay, attack falls down. So I'm going to go out for a special attack. Maybe I'm going to use Ember. Oh, and Starly also has Quick Attack at level 5. Pretty cool. Ember comes into the yellow, and yeah, we'll go double Ember because the Growl has inflicted our attack to go lower. Starly gets hit down and fainted. We get 30 experience points. Starly grows to level 5. These are the stats we get. +2 in the max HP and everything else +1. Pretty decent. And Starly has learned Quick Attack. Okay, 30 experience points. That's good experience for Chimchar as well. So Youngster Tristan has been defeated. Too strong, too strong. And we get 80 Poké-Dollars for winning. Don't be shy about talking to trainers you like to battle. Pokemon grow stronger and stronger from battling. True. What do we have here? Trainer tips. All Pokemon now involved in a battle earn experience points. The more your Pokemon battle, the stronger they will become. Oh, and we got another Pokemon battle, which we are going to be demonstrating that again. We could possibly have all of our 3 Pokemon sharing the same experience points with Starly, Shinx, and Chimchar, but personally I like to just only have 2. But I like to demonstrate anyway for this battle. I spy with my little eye, a trainer. A battle, please. But I'm gonna have to see what level this Pokemon is at. So you are challenged by Natalie. Natalie sends out a Bidoof, level 5. Could Starly, not Starly, could Shinx take 1 hit here? So I'm gonna change into Shinx first. I hope that the tackle that Bidoof uses is not gonna take it. Oh wow, so Shinx comes out and it already flashes yellow? Okay, so that's a complete different improvement or complete comparison compared to Gen 3. Gen 3, the later evolution, the fine evolution flashes color. This one straight away, your basic Pokemons that has not even evolved flashes. That's pretty awesome. Like, I remember Pikachu could flash yellow, but Pichu couldn't. So we're gonna have to have a lot of fun looking into what other Pokemons can be flashing color, because Chimchar can't be flashing red. So there looks like a variance of flashing there. So Shinx is powered up with the electricity. That may be the start of the show for the early run here. Now let's actually look into the experience share points, since we've switched out 2 of our Pokemons. 19. Starly grows to level 6 from that. Awesome. +2 on the max HP, +2 on the attack, 0 on the defense. So it's like kind of changing. Defense and special defense don't get these stats from Starly at times, but +1 each for the rest of them. And yeah, defense and special defense is kind of cut and lower from here. Chimchar's gained 19 experience points. And Shinx has gained 19 experience points. So it works out, you know? Having these switches for all of the Pokemons to gather in for the experience. But I like it to be a bit more faster by just changing one Pokemon for the other, rather than keeping switching back and forth with everyone to gain it. My Pokemon are all tuckered out. I need to go to a Pokemon Center. Well, Sangam is nearby. There's a lot of grass here. Surely there's gonna be some new Pokemon here. Starly, okay, Starly level 4. Alrighty, we got a Starly level 6, but we are going to be changing Pokemon. Let's bring in Chimchar yet again. I like to see and aim for Chimchar to be at least in the double digits of level 10. That'll be nice. Okay, Growl comes out. So I'm going to be using my Ember attack again. Ember all the way. That's a good start into the yellow, and double Growl. Which, yeah, it's best to just use Ember again, because the Starly's defense may be higher just to hit and survive from a scratch attack. So 16 experience points, almost to level 9 on Chimchar. So if you find another wild Pokemon over here, we can get our Chimchar to be leveled up by at least 1. Oh, a Shinx, level 4. This time a male Shinx. Alright, Starly. We'll switch you out for Chimchar yet again, so at least Chimchar can get to level 9. Shinx goes out with Tackle first. Hits with 2 HP. And we're going to start off with our strongest move, Ember. Alright, into the yellow. Oh, Shinx's Tackle misses. No way. Okay, scratch attack, Chimchar. Let's take down the Shinx. Let's share the experience points out. 17 and 17. So Chimchar is now grown to level 9. We've got only +2 on the max HP and special attack, and everything else is only on the 1s. So yeah, special attack has caught up with attack here and stats. But the fastest and strongest stat we have currently is speed at 18. Chimchar has learned Taunt. Oh wow, learning Taunt at level 9. That feels to me like a technical machine move whenever I see Taunt. But to learn Taunt with our Chimchar, so that pretty much ups out whereby the only Pokemon has to just keep on using offensive moves when using Taunt. Okay, switch out the Pokemon and let's bring out Chimchar yet again. Alright, Bidoof. 1 HP. Oh, 3 HP. We have to be careful on the HP side. Let's try out Torn. Let's see how it goes. Wiggle, wiggle. Now it's angry. Okay, so let's go into the bag. Let's get some potions out because we could die from a critical. HP, let's use our potion. This is going to be covering 20 HP. We're going to use in the potion. Lovely. Sparkly. 1 HP away from 4 HP max. Okay, tackles are coming in. And let's go first with a scratch attack. It's going to be a very offensive game here right now because we have planted in the taunt. I may actually start using taunt very often because I know that a lot of these trainers love using defensive moves at times. There we go. And let's actually get out this wild grass. And there's another trainer battle with another youngster. Let's have a Pokemon battle. I'm gonna win. We've got ourselves youngster Logan. Only 1 Pokemon to be sent out, and it's going to be Burmy. Oh, the bug type Pokemon. Alright, Starly. We'll switch you out and bring back out Chimchar. Come back, Starly. Considering this is a bug type, weakness to fire, underway. Yep, super effective. First time getting our super effective. Same sound that we hear from the other games. And Starly has grew to level 7 after that fight. Oh, again, 0 on the special defense. But +2s on the speed and HP and everything else is on a 1. Stuck with the 9s here, defense and special defense. Not bad. You beat me, you've got talent. And we get 80 Poké-Dollars for winning. It was fun battling. Yep, I'm going to battle everyone. Sounds good. So Route 202 upwards is Jubilee City, which we could see Barry over there. What about this guy? Some Pokemon only appear in the morning. Some only come out at night. I'll keep looking till I've seen them all. Hope you can look for the Pokemon in the night. Alright, Starly is out. Level 4. And our Starly is growing quite a bit now, level 7. Let's go Chimchar. Now Starly's going to be using Tackle. Cuts it down to 15. And because it used an offensive move, let's just go with Scratch. Oh, and then I use Growl. Now I'm going to be switching over to be using Ember now. If I did go for another Scratch, it would be using 2 Scratches to take out the Starly. So, I'm just going to use Dawn's Word. No need to worry. Okay, what do we have from this? Another potion. Alright, put into the medicine pocket. And let's go north to Jubilee City. Hi JCB, are you catching Pokemon? Well, you've already caught 4 Pokemon with you. At that pace, your Pokédex should be full in no time at all. Oh, I know. Don't you think it's bad to know more about Pokemon? Sure is. I know just the place. Come on, don't be shy. Follow me. Oh, okay. Tour guide Dawn wants to show us something else yet again. That man, what is he doing? What? Mysterious man? How did you know? How did you unmask me as a member of the International Police? Huh? What? I beg your pardon? I was just making conversation. Shady man, huh? You claim you were only making conversation, do you? But I know better not to believe that. No, no, no. You recognize right away that was someone extraordinary. That is why you spoke to me, is it not? Your power observation is fearsome. Quite admirable you are. Now that my cover has been blown, let me introduce myself. I am a globetrotting elite of the International Police. My name is, no, I shall inform you only by my codename. My codename, it is Looker. It is what they call me. Oh yes, I remember Looker. Looker was only appearing in the anime way later into the end, from the Sinnoh Victory League and the one before and in terms of the season, for him to be in a couple episodes tracking down Galactic in the train. Incidentally, is the saying, don't be a thief, familiar to you? No, but should I say yes? I'm gonna say no. No, you claim not to know it. How could that be? Perhaps your mama has said it, but you have forgotten it, like usual. Now listen, my friends. It is wrong to take what belongs to others. Unfortunately, there are apparently those who do not heed those words. In Sinnoh, in fact, there are criminals stealing the Pokemon of others. I have therefore been on the lookout for characters arousing my suspicion. Incidentally, you are trainers, yes? Perhaps you can make use of this. We've got the Versus Recorder. Put in the key items pocket. That Versus Recorder is a nifty device for recording a match. I obtained it because it is quite popular these days. For myself, I do not do Pokemon battling very often. It will be better in hands with you. Also, I have a request. If you were to see me again, I ask that you not talk to me, for I am on duty. Actually, yes, you may speak to me, you must. Not because I am lonely, no, you must inform me of bad guys. You must inform me of any happenings. This Looker dude is very talkative. I know in the anime, he is, you know, he says what he has to say, but he doesn't talk that much. Working for the International Police must be hard. JCB, here it is. It's the trainer score. The name says it all. I saw your friend Barry going in earlier. He could still be in there studying. Okay, bye now. Well, thank you for the introduction there, Dawn. And for our Versus Recorder, it's right here. An amazing device that can record a battle either between friends or at a special battle facility. Okay. So if I say use it. Oh. This goes into this. This is all online stuff. That's cool though. Versus Recorder, browse mode. Battle videos and cancel. My video, other videos, delete videos. Well, we don't have any of our videos and we haven't saved any other videos. That's a nice feature though. So we can always revisit battles online with friends. Pretty nifty. Okay, so since we are close to the Pokemon Center, let's rest up our Pokemon. Oh, we got a lot of people around here as well. You know how Pokemon have types like water, fire, and grass? Well, all types have strengths and weaknesses against other types. True. I'm very sorry. We are working underground right now. It's off limits to the public. It's always going to be the same thing with this lady blocking off. You can still catch a Pokemon if you already have 6 traveling with you. You automatically get sent to the PC network in Pokemon centers. Knowing that, I can keep on catching more and more Pokemon. It'll make it more fun to check the PC in any Pokemon center. True. In the Union Room upstairs, you can chat and trade with other people. And that's not all you can do. Check it out. Yes, I have checked out. But the main thing I want to be here is to be restoring our Pokemon here. Yes. Thanks, Nestroy. Thank you for waiting. And that'll be it for the Pokemon Center. Now I see that Jubilife is a big city. Let's talk around as well. I'm trading Pokemon with my body. I made my Pokemon hold an item before trading it. That'll make the other trainer double happy. Oh yeah, we can always give the held items even if it's not for evolving Pokemon. Hello trainer, do you know much about Pokemon? Yes, I just put yes. Oh, I see you're knowledgeable. Imagine you wouldn't see the need to visit the trader school then. But do visit if you have the time, you may discover something new. Now if I say no, or you're not knowledgeable, but not to worry. There's the trainer school. The school will teach you the basics of Pokemon. Now, we kind of ran up a bit around here, yeah. So what's this? Jubilife City, City of Joy. It is very simple with the explanation. I'm kind of missing that 3rd gen. Oh, it's a Pachirisu. Wow, looks cute. Hello there, trainer. If you get stumped and don't know what to do, talk to people, talk to everyone you see. Go places, go wherever you can. You'll find many new places by doing just that. As we've heard from the other places, Pokemon are wonderful, deeply mysterious creatures, but to trainers, the key thing is to do battle with their Pokemon. That's what it boils down to. Yeah, that's the connection. Having those Pokemon battles. Okay, so we can't make any information here. Truck full of Pokemon books and photo collections. That's what we get here. What is upstairs on the 2nd floor? More people to talk to. Did you know? Some kinds of Pokemon evolve when they get stronger from battling. When they evolve, they can take on completely different forms. Oh. Evolution makes Pokemon just that much more fascinating. The mysteries of evolution. Can that dandy Professor Rowan unravel them? Could he unravel it? Didn't Professor Rowan conduct research with Professor Oak of the Kanto region? Yes, he did. As we have learned from the beginning. Alright, so let's go down below. And let's go into the next building. And it looks very shabby in here. I like the floors, the design of it. Everything just looks really colorful. Okay, so we spoke to this person. And we spoke to that guy. And let's see what this info says here. Trainer school. The first step for trainers. Sweet. Oh, it is packed inside here. And there's Barry up front there. I wrote an essay in my notebook on what makes a true Pokemon trainer. Let's actually have a look. It's a notebook filled with writing. Let's see. Pokemon are to be caught using Pokeballs. Up to 6 Pokemon can accompany a trainer. A trainer is someone who catches Pokemon, raises them, and battles with them. A trainer's mission is to defeat the strong trainers who await challenges in Pokemon gyms. Cool. Pokemon are smart enough to use items they're holding, but they won't know what to do with man-made items like potions and antidotes, which the trainers have to get involved and just chuck them in the mouth. It's like, here you go. Alright, let me go over to this side. This guy is staring at his PC. We learned about Pokemon types today. Grass is weak to fire, fire is weak to water, and water is weak to grass. Yep, the basic triangle fundamentals from our stars. Doing it is the best way to learn. Can we get a battle with you? Yeah, why not? Let's go for a battle. Go! My Pokemon, go! You are challenged by School Kid Harrison. He's only got 1 Pokemon. Sends out Starly. Oh, level 6. Strongest Starly we've seen so far. Okay. Starly return. Let's bring out Chimchar. I know Chimchar is very excited for this battle. 1 X attack? Interesting. Use an X attack in front of our faces here. I would love to use Taunt, but I'm kind of afraid of the damage that Starly will come out with right now. Gonna be attacking first with the quick attack. Alright, 4 attack damage. Oh, and we got our first burn of using Ember. Starly was burned and it's been hurt by the burn. I'm gonna be switching over to using Scratch for the finish off. But Starly again uses quick attack, so it's gonna be going first again. That time only hit 3 HP there. Alright, Starly is faded, and we get our points in. 36 each. Alright, we defeated the School Kid Harrison. Huh. I didn't use items effectively, and we get 120 Pokédollars for winning. It's hard to win if you don't have some Pokemon to choose from. True enough. I just became friends with my Pokemon. I'm not sure if we can do this properly, but may we bow? Oh yeah, sure, let's bow again. I need to try the things I learned before I forget them. You were challenged by school kid Christine. And Christine sends a Bidoof at level 6 to the change of Starly to Bidoof here. Alright, same practice again. Starly return. Let's bring out Chimchar. Now, is this trainer going to be using a said item before? No. No X attack here, straight away. It's just going to be straight in with the Growl attack. Alright, let's go with the Ember. Let's try and see if we can get that extra burn. No burn. Okay, Tackle comes out. That hits in with 3 health. And we're just going to double it down to the Ember because we did get Growl down first. So we could actually see our Scratch not even hitting up for the mark there. So Bidoof has faded. We'll get our phase 6 experience points. Starly has grew to level 8 now, catching up with Chimchar. Plon ones all across the board here. Not bad. And phase 6 for Chimchar, which does hit to level 10. Great. We did meet the mark for double digits here. And +2s for max HP and attack. Ones across the board and speed for +2. And yeah, speed is actually into the 20s now. We've got a fast Chimchar on our hands here. I like to study a lot. I thought I could win. And we get 120 for winning. We were actually confident that we would do pretty good. But I'm completely impressed by how tough you are. If you like, talk to my friend and get a nice item from him. Oh, nice item? Phew, you're really good. We've been studying every day, but we were no match for you at all. You'd be able to use this potion properly. Here you go. Oh, this is the free item. That's great. When the potion is used, it restores the HP, the health of a Pokemon. Being a good trainer isn't only about ordering your Pokemon around. A superior trainer knows how to use items to the full advantage. Yes. And I will be using a lot of these potions right away. Alright, I see a item board to the corner. Let's pick this up. Oh, X attack. Get free X attack. Okay. Battle items pocket. Is this the first battle item that we have? Yes, it is. An item that raises the attack stat of a Pokemon in battle. It wears off if the Pokemon is withdrawn. Yes, indeed. Alright, let's talk to this madame. It's perfectly fine for trainers and Pokemon to develop at their own pace. If there is anything you're not familiar with, you can look it up here. Alright, let's have a chat with Barry now. Hey JCB, did you come to study too? I went ahead and memorized everything that was up on the blackboard. After all, it's the trainer's job to avoid having their precious Pokemon hurt in battle, right? So JCB, what brings you? Huh? You've got something for me? Yes, we have delivered the parcel. So what is this? Score! It's a town map. Huh? Why are there 2 in here? I like it a lot, but I don't need 2. Here JCB, you take one. And we got ourselves the town map. Cool. We're gonna be putting the town map in the key items pocket. Well, according to the town map, I guess Allberg City is where I should be going next. There's a gym, so it'd be perfect for raising the Pokemon I just caught. Well, I'm on the road to becoming the greatest trainer of all time. See you around! Alright, let's actually have a look at our town map. We have seen a map before. It says a very convenient map that can be viewed anytime, even shows your present location. Alrighty, so our town map last time when we did have one was already in the Pokénap. This one is in our key items map, and it shows the places we already visited, Sangam Town and Twin Leaf Town in the blues, and then the rest of it, oh, the one that's in the red must be the place we're actually visiting right now. And everything grayed out is the places we haven't visited yet. Pretty nifty. Oh, on the right side, let's see what we have. I think we have a zoom in button. So if we click it, guide map. Yeah, keep on clicking it, and probably we'll have to get this done later then. Unless it's somewhere else. Unless if I put on here and then I zoom in. Ah, okay. That's what it is for guide map. As long as where the cursor is, and then we can see what the actual information. So Jubilife City, the most modernized city in the Sinnoh region. It is bustling with people on the go. Jubilife TV, Sinnoh's TV network, is located here. It is an entertaining place to visit. Cool. Now, if I put it over to Sangam Town, let's actually look at the info. a sandy town that is located right next to a beach. It is redolent with the salty scent of the sea. Professor Rowan's lab is the town's landmark. He conducts his studies on Pokemon here. Cool. And lastly, with Twin Leaf Town, what is the info saying over here? A small town with the fresh scent of new leaves in the air. It feels like a place where adventures start. Your own home and your best friend's house are located here. Yeah, this is even better than all those post signs that we see with those plain and simple writing there. Whereby it's sandy, it's fresh and new and cheap. Who was it? Fresh and free in Twin Leaf Town. Yeah, this is perfect. I like it. So I am definitely going to be looking more into those when we keep on visiting new places. No, so let's go for a save. So much more to be learning in this new generation. Alright, save the game. Let's look at the board. The blackboard lists status changes that may affect Pokemon in battle. Which one would you like to read about? Okay, so this is poison. If a Pokemon is poison, it will steadily lose HP. The effects of poison remain after a battle. A poison Pokemon's HP will drop while it is traveling. He will poison using an antidote. And what's the next one? We've got burn, paralyze, frozen, and asleep. So we have encountered all of these. I'm just going to go for one more. Let's go for sleep. If a Pokemon falls asleep, it will be unable to attack. The Pokemon may wake up on its own, but if a battle ends while it is sleeping, it will stay asleep. Wake up using an awakening. Which one would you like to read about? And that'll be it. I feel like we have covered these ones in other generations of Pokemon, but it's still nice whereby a training score is factored there. We had the training score in 3rd gen with Roxanne, which Roxanne was promoted from that training school to become a gym leader. And that was probably the best combination between a gym leader and using the training school, having a gym leader associated with it. Even though she was a junior gym leader, she was actually very knowledgeable about the Pokemon she used. Let's go to the west over here. Past here is the global terminal, your gateway to the world. Oh, I'm sorry, you don't have any gym badges. The global terminal is off limits if you don't have a gym badge. Sorry. Alright, well, we can't make our way here. This guy's blocking us off. And we have visited the places down below. We've gone... Oh, you know what? We should go to the Pokemon Center again. Let's rest up a Pokemon. We did have 2 battles. Best to always keep track with our Pokemon to be nice and healthy, rather than trying to use potions and saving up our money. Thank you for waiting. Well, thank you, Nastroy. Okay, out we go. Who's this? Uh-oh. Oh? You call yourself a Pokemon trainer, and yet you have no Poketch? That is, Pokemon Watch, or Poketch for short. Oh yeah, I remember the Pokemon Watch. Dawn had it, Barry had it. Yeah, it was the hippest thing. Oh my, you are a rare case indeed. You see, I invented and now manufacture Poketches. Not only that, I'm now conducting the Poketch promotional campaign. All you have to do is find 3 clowns in Jubilife City. If you can find them, I will gift you with a Poketch. Oh, okay. That sounds awesome. The 3 clowns will each ask you a skill testing question. The questions will all have to do with Pokemon. After all, a Poketch is a tool for Pokemon trainers. Collect a coupon from each clown, then come see me, okay? Alright. I'm down game and I already see a clown over here. Okay, set 6 Pokeballs in my belt. Yeah, that'll do it. At most, you can have 6 Pokemons with you. Let's go for our first question here. Hi, I'm a Poketch campaign clown. Let's roll out with my question. Does a Pokemon grow by defeating others and gaining experience points? Yes. Ding ding. You're absolutely correct. Pokemon grow stronger by defeating other Pokemon in battle. Some Pokemon even grow into an entirely different form in a process known as evolution. Here you go, your Poketch coupon. Sweet, our first one, the coupon 1. Okay, 2 more to go. Let's go inside the Pokemarket next. Potions are important, but sometimes it's better to simply avoid battles. If you want to avoid wild Pokemon for a while, just use a repel. After all, if you don't battle, your Pokemon can't lose HP. That is true. Oh man, I wasted money on some Pokeballs. I should have lowered the HP of wild Pokemon more before throwing them. The one thing you must remember is to pack some potions. If all your Pokemon faint, it'll be lights out for you too. Yeah, I've got my potions right here in this bag. The shelves are jammed with colorful Pokemon goods. And we got 2 people on the shop jury. Welcome, what do you need? Let's buy out. So Pokeballs over here. How many Pokeballs do I have, by the way? Let's see. 7. Okay, we still need that. And then the potions. 5 in the bag. You know what? Let's go with some antidotes. I have a feel need that we might get poisoned, so we get 3 antidotes here, and then paralyzed hills. I think it's a possibility as well. Let's go with 3 here. Not bad. That's fine. Let's go to the second register. What do you need? Airmail and Heal Ball. So stationery featuring a print of colorful letter sets. Let a Pokemon hold it for delivery. Oh, that's cool. And a Heal Ball, a remedial Pokeball that restores the caught Pokemon's HP and eliminates any stats problem. Oh wow, this is a new ball in this generation. That sounds awesome. So I'm gonna have to hold these ones up. This seems interesting. I'm gonna get 3 of these. Okay, we're down to 280 Poké Dollars. So I have to give this a test to go. Okay, so that was cool from the mart. Those new items. Jubilife City is built on land they carved out a mountain. The people in Pokemon of Oreburgh City helped out with that undertaking. What a cool fountain here. No joke about how advanced this city is. With Sinnoh, right at the start. Hi, I know it's a little sudden, but would you like to join a group? If you join a group, you can compete or cooperate with fellow members. It's a lot of fun. Want to join? Let's actually check out this group info. When you form or join a group, be sure to visit any union room. Mix your records with group members and you'll become integrated. When you're in the same group, events can happen simultaneously. It makes things a lot more fun playing in a group. Anyone can make a group and anyone can join. I hope you can recruit lots of friends so everyone can have fun. Alright, well, let's give this group thing a try. Yay, cool. What do you want to name your group? Alright, group name. Let's give them to be called the... Oh, actually, it's not even that long, isn't it? It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was about to say the Pokeballers, but we don't have enough, don't we? So let's just pretend that there's ballers at the top of it. We're just gonna be called Ballers Group. It actually fits in nicely here. So yeah, invisible words here saying Pokeballers. Oh, there we go. The Ballers Group, huh? That's a great name. The leader is JCB. I hope the group gets more members. I hope we do. Hi, how's it going? You're in the Ballers Group with JCB as leader, right? Would you like to leave that group and make a new one? No. I just started. Okay, let's see what else we have. This place is massive, by the way. When you walk with your Pokemon, they gradually grow friendlier. Oh, and I see a little item ball over there. That's a sneaky one, isn't it? Found a potion. Oh, and I did see a clown up here. Let's go and answer this question. Hi, I'm a Poketch campaign clown. Let's roll out with my question. Just like Pokemon types, the moves of Pokemon also have types. Yes. Ding ding, you're absolutely correct. If the Pokemon's type matches its move type, that move is made much more powerful. Yes, that's true as well. Because I know that sometimes we have like normal type Pokemons, let's just say Glameow for now, because this is 4th gen, and it can learn Shockwave, or Ice Beam, or Blizzard, and all that stuff. But the real moves that makes it stronger is with its normal type moves. But it still has good coverage though with normal type Pokemon that can learn all those different types. Here you go, your Poketch coupon. And that's coupon number 2. So one more to go. So this one says, the Poketch Company, Pokemon Watchers for the World. Yeah, so definitely you can see that these series are way bigger than the other generations of Pokemon. Hey, do you watch TV? Poketch Detective is a great show. Seeing that program compels me to use my Poketch even more. Oh, I was about to say, like, was there a TV nearby to watch it? Oh, you can be sure I will keep developing Poketch apps. Just like Pokemon, my Poketch is something that evolves. Welcome to the Poketch Company. We're actually a family-run business, so we're not very impressive. Let's actually check on the second floor. We're trying to think like a trainer and find what Poketch apps would be good. Now, what is on this bookshelf? Picture books. Pika Pika. These looks like data servers. Oh, and what was that cute Pokemon there? Looked like a Clefairy. Well, that might be a Clef, actually. That's a Pachirichu. Oh, Clefairy, yeah, Clefairy. Pokemon Watch. That's Poketch for short. Say it the long way in. What does Pokemon stand for again? Anyway, I'm the father of the president of the Poketch Company. Awesome. Pokemon magazines, Pokemon Pal, Pokemon Handbook, adorable Pokemon. Now that I remember now from the earlier anime episodes, there was a promotional campaign that did come out and Dawn was very excited for Poketchers, which actually had no idea about it. My husband's the president. We started out in a small workshop where he made what he liked. Now we're making something that makes the world happy. Imagine that. Imagine that. The trash can is empty. There are descriptions of Poketch apps. Which Poketch app would you like to read about? Well, exit, please. Oh, that is not included? Damn. The trash can is empty. Let's see if there's any fun from here. Exit again? Nope. Apparently that is not available even on this one. I think there's something wrong with these apps here. Third time's the charm for exit? Nope. Not a given. Do you have a Poketch? There's a girl model and a boy's model, each in different colors. People everywhere make Poketch apps. You'll be able to get new apps from surprising sources. The pieces here have guides on the various Poketch apps. Let's check it out. The description of Poketch apps. Which Poketch app would you like to read about? Oh, this again. Which doesn't work. They just don't work here. Alrighty. Well, let's get ourselves down. If we can't find any info, let's try and find a clown instead, which will work to be get another coupon. Let's move our little legs out. And was there something around at the outside part of it? Can we go around at the back? No, we can't. So that clown's going to be moving left and right around. And yeah, not really any other spots here. So what does this sign say? So Jubilife City, City of Joy. And I feel as though this is going to be exit out of Jubilife City if we go from here. So yeah, let's walk ourselves backwards. You know what? Let me just get a bit more spacing to the down just to see if there's any hidden items looking around here. Did you see me on TV? I was in an interview. No, I have not yet. That's the third clown here. Jubilife TV, the fun and games TV station. Alright, what's gonna be the third question? Hi, I'm a Poketch campaign clown. Let's roll out my question. Can a Pokemon hold an item? Yes! Ding ding, you're absolutely correct. A Pokemon may hold a single item. Some items become effective as soon as they are held by a Pokemon. Berries are eaten by Pokemon as necessary during battle. Here you go, your Poketch coupon. So, number 3. That's one thing they didn't put down in the anime, whereby we see held items really, right? You know, berries or something around to it. We hear about held items can be held with Pokemon to evolve in the anime, but not with how it is during battle, but we have seen abilities like attachments to be done. So that is one different capacity I know that the game puts in that the anime does not. Okay, what is the sign over here saying? Again, just showing Jubilee City being a city of joy. Hiya, where'd you come from? Trinity Town, huh? It's a nice place, quiet and all. Jubilee City is a big place, so it might be a bit of a shock to you. Yeah, it is a shock. It's huge. Jubilee condominiums. Condominiums? Tenants wanted. Oh, there's Looker over there. Oh, hello, darlings. Isn't my Poketch quite fetching? It's the latest design that just came out. I obtained it instantly, of course. A trainer would be simply lost without a Poketch after all. Indeed. Oh, here's a Pikachu. Pikachu, are we going to be going on another adventure again? This game, are we ever going to be finding Pikachu? There'll be our fourth Pikachu in every generation. Oh, your Pokemon is quite adorable. Here, try making it hold this Quick Claw. Quick Claw, we got one. Held I am, so gonna put that in the Iron's pocket. A Pokemon holding that Quick Claw can sometimes attack first, even if it is normally a little bit slow. There are other items that can only be useful when given to a Pokemon. Try finding other items that you can make with your Pokemon hold. I sound like I'm a teacher or something. Well, you're a nifty teacher with having that. So these are the coupons here. We've got this. Oh no, they actually have different designs to it as well. When we actually cycle through at the bottom left. That's cool. Now let's go into the item slot and let's get this Quick Claw. So an item to be held by a Pokemon, a light, sharp claw that lets the bearer move fast occasionally. Now the question is, who should I give it to out of my Pokemons? Starly, Chimchar, Sphinx. Everyone's really quick, but I'm gonna give it to Chimchar right now for the time being. And it'll be held in. Next up, feel like we already spoke to her. Yep, we have. Let's go up the stairs. Did you buy some heal balls at the Pokemart? A heal ball completely heals the Pokemon it captures on the spot. That means you can catch a Pokemon and have it battle ready right away. Of course, if your team has 6 Pokemon in it, it won't do any good. Oh yeah, true. I like how Pokemon can use attacks. That makes things fun and different. Sometimes when they get stronger, Pokemon learn new moves. That keeps things fresh and fun when using moves. Yeah, I agree. Okay, and then what do we have over here? Nothing. Nope, nothing at all. Alright, let's get ourselves out of here. We've checked this place out. And let's actually talk to Looker again. Ah, it is you. Have no fear. There are no shady cats about. Incidentally, have you not obtained a Poketch? I believe a Poketch is now free in exchange for some coupons. Oh yeah, about to get that through. And again, the City of Joy. Yeah, I've got all the free coupons. Let's go meet with the guy so we can get our Poketch. Okay, let me count your coupons. I'll use the Poketch here. 1, 2, 3, bravo, I say bravo. In return for these coupons, I present you this Pokemon Watch, or Poketch for short. And we have received the Poketch. You can add apps to your Poketch to make it even more versatile. Touch the Poketch screen and find the apps that are right for you. Okay, so on the right side are mini screen, touch screen, we have the time that it shows, and let's see what we have. That's our Pokemons. They're all nice and healthy. Cool. What's this? So see? Ah, the steps. How many steps we make, and then if we press C to cancel it. Oh, that's cool. A calculator. 5 times 5 must equal to 25. Huh. How about this one? 19 plus 586. Oh, I did times. Okay, that was not a plus. 42 divided by 7. Here we go. It works nice. So this could be something whereby you have it on, and if you're trying to figure out a math problem, you just have some calculator right away. And that's it. So it looks like we have to get some new things. Oh, look at this. This lights up if I hold it down. We got a nice little cute Pikachu. Pika Pika. I can see why it has a Pikachu to light up there, using its Thundershock ability. Okay, so that does it there. Oh, wait. Hold on a sec. If I stand still... Oh, look at that. No, okay. If I look down here, he's actually looking at the Pokearch. The Poketch. That's cool. Oh. Oh, we can have the cries of our Pokemon as well. Pretty awesome. But that's definitely a neat little feature, having the Poketch added in. And certainly, it was something really stellar and amazing. Now, since I've got my Poketch, what's the next thing we should be doing? Oh yeah, Barry did say the first gym is in Orberg, so if I go into my bag, key items, town map. To the right is Orberg, but what's to the left there? Route 218. Yeah, we should just go to the right of Route 203. That should be our next position there. Oh, we should also speak with Luca as well, because we could show him our Poketch. Okay, so let's go and find Luca. Where is our Luca? Oh, Luca's gone. He was here, but no longer here. Did we check the north section? If there was anything here. No, this just exits out to another spot, doesn't it? Oh, but there's wild grass here. Route 204. Wait, are we on the right route? Because it should be 203 next, right? So let me just go back into the bag again. Town map, use it. Ah, I see. So we go 203 first, then go to 204 afterwards. Ah, that's the route, because we don't go to 207. I see. Alright, so I'm going to be running back down over here, and we will take a trip to the right. That's what we need to do. So this is the correct route. Route 203. And here's Barry. Hey JCB, tell me, you got a little tougher. Me? Do you even need to ask? Of course I got tougher. Come on, I'll demonstrate it to you. Alright, let's have a battle, Barry. Here's our rival battle coming back out again. Trainer Barry wants to battle. He's got 2 Pokemons. He's got starting at level 7. Pretty impressive. Here's my start at level 8 though. I'm going to be changing our Pokemon over to Chimchar. Chimchar is just going to be a part of every of these battles here. Let's go, Chimchar. Starly goes out with Growl first. Alright, I would be expecting that Barry would be all on the offense, because that's how he first began into the anime, is every time he was thinking so much about Paul's cool Pokemons being super strong, and he hated the fact that Ash had a different reason to Paul. And that's all he cared about, just strength. But then when he did battle Ash in the first battle between them, then he started to think of things differently, and actually liked having Ash as a friend and a rival. Don't get cocky, this is not over yet. Yeah, it certainly isn't. Let's go for a scratch here. Oh, quick attack. Just to be our scratch here. Oh, a critical hit. Nice hit there. Okay, we maybe should have actually went with a Ember instead, but that's fine. It didn't go over a quick attack again, so we didn't lose any more extra HP. Starly with a 42, and then Chimchar with a 42 as well. We're going to be pushing up their points. And lastly, it's going to be Piplup. Yes, we're going to be switching our Pokemon. We're going to be bringing out Starly out first. So Starly, let's bring you out. And you know what with Starly? We're going to do a couple of damages as well on Starly before we switch out to Chimchar. So Piplup is level 9 here. Let's go with the quick attack. We'll lower down its health for a bit. So that's our quick attack first time. And first time whereby we're commanding Starly in our battle. Growl comes out first. We've seen that Growls quite a lot in the beginning. And we have to be very careful when we bring in our Chimchar because Piplup most likely will have a water gun attack to be learned. Because we learned our Ember at level 8 or 7. And that's why I was kind of afraid of it first. So we just wanted to slow down the HP for now. Send the yellow. It can keep on growling. That is fine. As soon as you get into the red, we can change up. My Pokemon's getting low on HP. Things could be tight here. Do you have a potion for your Pokemon, Barry? Growl again, yeah. Just keeps on growling. That's fine by me. Yeah, it just keeps on growling. I was expecting some sort of offensive. It just wants to be on the safe side. But there's a saying, being too safe may cost you. Now it's in the red. I can actually switch this over to Chimchar. So let's go into the Pokemon and get Chimchar out. So at least Chimchar also gains and shares the experience. Just a little more. Hang in there, Chimchar. And there he goes, the powered attack. Now into the yellow of our Chimchar. We're just going to use a scratch and take it down. We don't need to be using that Ember, that's not very effective. Okay, 63 experience points. And Starly has grew to level 9. We get max HP plus 2, attack plus 1, defense on the 0, and speed's on the 2 there. Not bad. And we've learned Ring Attack. That's cool. 63 experience points for Chimchar. And yeah, above over the 50% mark to get to level 11. What just happened? I lost? And we get 900 Pokédollars for winning. Wow, what do you mean I lost? Well, that's it. That's the last time I'll ever lose. I'm going to be the world's toughest trainer, and you know it. The first thing to do is take on the Orberg City Pokemon Gym. I'm going to toughen up for that, totally. Well, good luck with the Orberg City Gym, Barry. Let's check on this. Okay, so the Route 203 to the left, Jubilife City. Now, in this wild grass, do we get any new Pokemon in this route? Starly at level 7. Alright, so we are still getting the same Pokemon as before. Let's change our Pokemon over to Chimchar. Now, you may have noticed that we haven't really used any experience points yet on our Shinx because we haven't been going back and forth. It will be soon. We just need to get our Starly up to level 10. I mean, that'll be a nice acceptable level, and then we can get some experience points on our Shinx afterwards. Ooh, wow. 6 damage on that tackle. Okay, let's switch over to Scratch now. Quick attack again. Now we're on the red. No worries, we actually got some potions in our bag, so I'm going to be using that on our Chimchar. Let's go into the Pokebag, into the medicine pouch. So 6 times the potion. Let's use that in the Chimchar. And that has grown to 20 points to 25 on the HP slot. Let's go and search for another wild Pokemon in the grass. Let's see what we get. Ooh, Bidoof, level 6. Let's go Starly again. Starly's actually coming closer to the 50% spot of the experience points. Switch our Pokemon, let's bring out Chimchar. Bidoof actually starts with Growl here. Let's see how our Ember does. We've got a 4 level difference. If it's critical, it's a possible death. Okay, not bad, just over 50%. And we're gonna have to go for another Ember to take it out. Good job. 24 and 24 split part. Okay, let's go again. And also, so far, we have not encountered a double battle yet. Now, the first double battle I remember in the 3rd gen, it was coming to the first gym. just before that blank, we saw those double twins, and we had a battle with them. So we may be expecting a double battle soon. Okay, let's bring back out Chimchar. Let's go, Starly. Let Chimchar deal with this. So the ground does come out. Speed is... No, not speed. The attack is falling down. Let's go with Ember. Ember's our first move. And it's burned. Double growl. It's gonna get hurt by the burn. If I go for scratch. Oh, this is gonna be our quick claw. So it activates the show when it has been triggered. That is a cool feature, by the way, because we never knew in the 3rd generation when quick claw was triggered and activated. And that pushes us over to level 11 now from this experience. So +1 all across the board, only +2 in the max HP slot, and attack is now in the 20s. Good stuff there, Chimchar. Now then, let's talk around. Was this a battle? Your favorite Pokemon should be placed at the top left of your party list. That way, it will be the first to go out in a battle. It wouldn't be my favorite, it would just be my Pokemon that I would like to start off with, to be fair. I get my get up and go from my Pokemon. Here we go. Kricketot and Zubat. Oh, when I hear about Kricketot, it reminds me of that guy that wanted to be doing the battles and the Pokemon contest. Youngster Michael. I have a feeling that he's going to be in the games. Okay, Starly. Going out against a Kricketot at level 7. We're going to be changing our Pokemon for Chimchar. Chimchar is going to have the advantage against a bug type, right? Getting all giddy inside. Oh, Bide comes out. That's especially from a Piplup in the anime that Dawn loves to use. Storing energy. It's going to be super effective, and Kricketot is down. Okay, has been fade. Starly with 40 experience points and has grown to level 10. We're just missing out special defense on the points there. And yes, the defense, special defense on the level, but attack and speed is just going naturally up. Okay, 40 experience points on the Chimchar. Sending out Zubat next. Yeah, let's switch our Pokemon out. And because our Starly is at level 10, let's switch over to Shinx here and get some experience points with our Shinx. So Shinx is coming out and it's already charged and zapped. Love it. But you won't be fighting though, Shinx. You're going to be getting some experience points with our Chimchar. So Chimchar is going to come right back out. Alright, Zubat is going to be using Supersonic, but it has missed. Let's start off with a fresh Ember attack, Chimchar. Alright, into the yellow. Leech Life comes out. A natural favorite from Zubat. Sucking the life of our Pokemon just to get a bit of its own back. I wonder if the bat infestation is going to be the start of the 4th generation here. We didn't see so much bat infestation in Gen 3, but there was sure a lot in Gen 1 and Gen 2 with the Zubats. But if the Zubats do make a return, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, and we get a level 4 Shinx now to be grown a level. +3 in the attack, +1s for everything else, and then +2 in max HP. Not bad. Youngster Michael has been defeated. Ack, my Pokemon. And we get 96 Poké-Dollars for winning. Keep out the grass or dodge the eyes of trainers. I always have a tough time choosing. Well, my choice to choosing is just go head on. And then we have an item ball over here. We found an extra free Pokeball. Cool. Now what is up next? There's some more wild grasses and another trainer, but there's a side over here. Trainer tips. Pokemon moves use energy, called power points or PP for short. If the PP of the moves runs low, head for any Pokemon Center. I was wondering if PP could also be applied for the trader score. It would be nice if that was taught in the trader score rather than just the stats ailments. Or would that be a bit too much information? They would like to have lots of different information as we go by. Oh yeah, I forgot to switch out to Shinx first. So we'll just stick with Starly. Intimidation comes out from this Shinx. And let's run into another Pokemon and let's get out Chimchar. Alright, Shinx is going to use Tackle, but it misses. Let's go with Ember. Not bad. Alright, 17 and 17 for Chimchar. Okay, so let's do it this time. We're going to go into the Pokemon bag. We are going to switch and put Shinx at the start. Just like so. Now Shinx will be able to be getting experience points instead of Starly. Starly will just be sitting at level 10 the time being. Alright, Bidoof has appeared. Let's get our Shinx first. Shinx is going to be now flashing. It's nice to have Shinx out for the flashing color. I love the attention to detail. And we're just going to be switching out to Chimchar. But so far, we haven't gotten a new Pokemon yet in this route. It's been the same ones. Tackle comes out first for Bidoof. Let me see how much PP I have for my Ember. 17 left. Okay. That is all good. So we can keep on using our Ember attacks here. And that one Ember takes down this Bidoof. 16 each for both our Pokemons. Alright, I'm going to try one more time on this grass. And then we can move on. Which now is going to be a Starly, level 4. Alright, Shinx. Let's go out. Same strategy before. Now it's just the difference of, can we take down this Starly with one hit on the Ember? You can see it with the Bidoof. Okay, starts with Growl first. Lowers down her attack. What will we do? We're going to be using an Ember. Oh, it doesn't. Into the red. It wasn't enough. Alright, gonna have to use Scratch for this. And our Quick Claw gets activated. And Starly is down. Our Shinx has now grown to level 5. +1s all across the board except for max HP. Do we learn a new move? We learn Lure Attack. So, anyone that stares into our eyes with Shinx, their defense will fall. Okay, so let's get out of this grass. Let's move to the right. Oh, is that another battle? Yes, it is. Before I challenge the Pokemon Gym Leader, I'll test my strength on you. Let's also test your strength on yourself. So youngster Sebastian sends out Machop. Level 8. Okay, spark it out. Let's switch our Pokemon and let's bring out Chimchar yet again. Now, we only have fighting. We don't actually have any fighting type moves with our Chimchar. It's just fire types and normal type moves. So it's just going to be normal effect on this Machop. So Machop goes with a smart move to actually lower down the defense, but I'm going to go and use Ember. I don't want to be risking out using Taunt because Machop could be strong to take us out. We use that Ember, we get the critical hit, so we're not going to have any answers from Machop afterwards. 63 split apart, level 6 for Shinx. Defense is the only one that didn't get a point there. And our best stat so far from the stats is the attack at 13. We'll watch closely as it goes on though. I guess it means I'm not ready for the gym challenge yet. I get 128 Poké-Dollars for winning. I guess if you don't have a single gym badge, you're a total nobody. No, don't say that. I think did we battle this guy? No, we didn't. I was like, I had a feeling that we didn't. We went through all the wild grass around them, but we didn't go for the battle here. I'm never apart from my Shinx. Our bond is strong. Strong indeed. We're going to be challenged by youngster Dallas. Only one Pokemon. And as he said before in the information, it's a Shinx. This Shinx is actually, goodly trained. Level 8. The only difference about this Shinx though, it didn't flash yellow like our Shinx did. It just doesn't have that zap. You need to have that zap like us. Okay, Tackle comes out first. Not bad. Let's go with our Ember. Quick Claw gets activated. We're definitely gonna go first. Uses the Ember. Do we get the burn as well? No burn. Leer comes out. And should we try out with a scratch attack? Let's go with a scratch. See how this goes. Oh, okay. Double Leer. And yeah, we'll finish off with a scratch again. Shinx falls down. Can we get our Chimchar to 12 with the experience points here? So 51. Shinx grows to level 7. Brilliant. Plus 2s on the max HP and plus attack. And plus 1 for everything else. So yeah, attack is in the lead for Shinx by 3. 51 for Chimchar. And yeah, we hit level 12 as well. So we get plus 2s on the special attack and speed. Everything else is plus 1. Not bad. And we have defeated youngster Dallas. So sad and so crushed. And we get 128 Poké Dollars for winning. I don't bear grudges over losing, but I promise I'll get tougher. That's awesome. Okay, so let's move along across this grass here. Let's talk to this person. I found a trainer while looking for some Pokemon. Yeah, naturally when you have someone in the grass, they usually have info, but it's an actual trainer. Last Caitlin with 4 Pokemon here, same as us. So with the more Pokemon, they're gonna have lower level towards it. So back and forth with Shinx and Chimchar then. Let's just go with that. Sharing the XP. Okay, Tackle. Not bad. Plus 1. Let's go with the Ember. Good job, Chimchar. Okay, 24 and 24. Oh, Bidoof. That's a new Pokemon. We're bringing Shinx. So I believe that Bidoof was the first time basic Pokemon in this generation to evolve into a Roselia. It wasn't in Gen 3. So it's nice to see Bidoof over here. Alright, Growth comes out. It's a common grass type move for Bellsprout. Special attack Rising. Oh, we're in the yellows for Ember here now. 12 PP. They kept that for Gen 3, whereby the color changes if we have less and less and less of PPs with our Pokemon. So we might see the reds coming up soon. Starly next. That's Pokemon number 3. That's a good selection of Pokemon here. Bidoof, Starly. Alright, Shinx, let's go. Level 4 Starly. Something nice for our Chimchar to take out in one Ember attack hit. Alright, Starly goes with the Tackle attack. We're into the 16. We're gonna use Fire again, and we're gonna go with Ember. Good stuff there, Chimchar. 24 pup. Level 8 to be onto our Shinx now. Missing out the plus on the defense, but everything else is fine. And just growing slowly as it goes by. Abra is the last one. Okay. Now, if Abra tries to use Teleport, it's just going to keep on failing. So we're always guaranteed to have the experience share. Now, that reminds me now, if we have seen an Abra here, could there be an Abra in the wild here? Because if there is, I think this would be very useful to catch it here. Okay, Shinx, let's go. Come out, and let's bring out Chimchar again. Yeah, so it uses Teleport, but it fails. I'm gonna go with the Scratch. I have a feeling that the defense on Abra will be weaker than the special attack. And it goes down in one hit. Okay, good share points. Huh, you'll finish so soon? And we get 64 Poké Dollars for winning. I walk through tall grass until I find the Pokemon I want. That sounds like an excellent idea. Let's see if I can find any new Pokemons here. This one is a Starly at level 5. Not bad. Okay, Shinx. Leave it to Chimchar. We're gonna get Chimchar in every situation of these battles for now, for the time being. Okay, Starly uses Tackle. Into the 13. And let's go with Ember. Oh, Quick Attack, so that's an extra hit. Okay, into 10. Not on the red yet, but we will take down the Starly in one hit. Okay, 20 and 20. Good job. Okay, since we're on the yellow with Chimchar, you know what? I'm gonna be using a potion, so I'm gonna go into my bag, get the potion out. That's gonna cut down one more extra potion. Chimchar into the green. Restored by 20 points. Nice. And we get a trainer battle again over here at last. I got a nifty keen gym badge from the gym leader in Overberg City. Oh, really? So she won. I see your battle, your Pokemon here, last Madeline. Psyduck. Ah, using a Psyduck to win. That makes sense. I can see that from happening. But your Psyduck is quite low on the level there for that first gym. Must have been a really tricky situation that you had here. Tail Whip. So defense falling down for Chimchar. Alright, we're gonna have to go and use Scratch. We're gonna be out first with our Quick Claw to be activated. See how much Scratch does on Psyduck. Into the green. Psyduck uses Water Sport. So that's gonna be Fire Attack weakened. Yep, Firepower's weakened. Well, we're just gonna be using Scratch for our Chimchar here. And also Psyduck wants to retaliate with Scratch back. Because we are 4 levels higher, we got the better strength and Scratch. Because we're still in our greens, and the Psyduck is in the red, waiting to go down. Alright, 67 each way. Shinx grows to level 9. Plus 1s, not bad. Shinx learn Charge. And we get 67 experience points. Awesome. Okay, Madeline has been defeated. Oh, I lost. La la la. And we get 128 Poké Dollars for winning. I'm collecting lots of gym badges. They're so sparkly and pretty. Yeah, but that Psyduck, it must have been a really good Pokemon just to get an inch out for that first gym badge. Trainer tips. If a Pokemon is about to evolve, it can be instantly stopped. Press the B button during evolution to start the Pokemon into stopping. That is how evolution can be cancelled. Nice. Now there's a huge patch of grass here. Oh, there is a item ball here. I'm going to be grabbing this after the wild battle. Oh, Aber is here. If an Aber is here, I might just have to go for this catch. Now, I'm gonna have to use my bag, and I'm gonna have to try and attempt to use it with my Pokeball to catch it. But this is interesting. An Aber to be found over here? Oh, it appeared to be caught. And now it's gonna use Teleport. And it fled from Bow. We're gonna try and catch these Abras around here. Alright, we found an X defense. We got an X attack in the trainer score, now X defense. Cool. Oh, it's Starly time. Level 4 Starly. Let's go, Shinx. We're gonna replace it over to Chimchar. Alright, Starly doesn't go with a growl attack first, goes with the offense. We're down to 8 Ember after this attack. And we can still look around here before going to the Pokemon Center. Pokemon Center will be really good just to get our PP restored, because we may need to be using some Ember. Okay, so there's a free Iron Ball over here. It is a Repel. Awesome. Now, we do know that there's an Abra around there. I'm going to try to attempt to catch it as well while we are circling around here. Oh, there we go. Another Abra. So all I can do now is just chuck Pokeballs at it and hope for the best. Okay. Pokeball number 2 on the Abra. Sweet! We got an Abra. So Abra's Day was added to the Pokédex. So Abra is the Psy Pokemon. Using its psychic power is such a strain on its brain that it needs to sleep for 18 hours a day. No nickname is needed, but it's great though that we have psychic coverage in our team. Oh, here we go. It's a Sinch at level 4. Alright, switch up the Pokemon. Let's go into Chimchar. Shinx goes with the tackle. Only 1 HP to be geared away here. We activate our Quick Claw. And let's go with Ember. A critical hit. 17 and 17. Alrighty. Let's get a bit more closer to the Pokemon Center. While we will be taking care of a couple more wild Pokemon here. Okay, switch out our Pokemon. Let's bring out Chimchar yet again. Okay, Starly uses Growl. It's gonna lower down our attack. And let's go with Ember Attack. So yeah, as it stands for the first gym, surely gonna be a rock type. It's gonna be hard for our Chimchar, Starly, and Shinx. All 3 of them is gonna have a hard time with that gym, unless we do have a certain type move that is different. Like if Shinx does learn Bite, that would be awesome. If it does, then we could use it for the gym. Or else we're just gonna have to use Abra and evolve it into a Kadabra. As one of the first challenges when you always have a Fire-type Pokemon. What other Pokemon can help you out with the first gym, and everything else goes smoothly after that. Thank you for waiting. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's get ourselves to run back there. And yeah, I want to be checking on the new spot, the cave. We have been in these wild grasses for quite some time. The only new thing we found was an Abra. So let's run back and let's check out the new spot after this wild battle. Again, another Abra. So I won't be switching out. I'm just gonna try one attack here with Shinx, which is going to be Charge. Shinx began charging power, and special defense rose. Yeah, and that's why I didn't want to change, because Abras is always going to be used in Teleport. So Route 203 to the right is Orberg City. Before we actually go inside as well, let's go with a save. It has been a while since we have last saved. Yes. Okay, let's go inside. So what do we have? Orberg Gate. That sparkling new Pokeact. Your awkwardness as a traveler. You're still a pretty new trainer, aren't you? But it's all good. You're a new fellow friend of Pokemon. So let me make a gift of this hidden machine to you. So HM06. The hidden machine, or HM for short, contains the move Rock Smash. A Pokemon learning Rock Smash can smash small boulders in the field, but a trainer has to have the gym badge from Oreburgh City. If you don't have that badge, you can't make a Pokemon use that hidden move Rock Smash outside of battle. Okay. So I do see a Rock Smash at the bottom right. That is usually the same looking Rock Smash that you can see from the other games. It's a rugged rock, but a Pokemon may be able to smash it. So yeah, that is the indication. Now, is this a trainer battle? Yes, it is. We trainers will accept challenges anywhere. It's what we do. Well, let's bring it on. You're challenged by Camper Curtis. Curtis sends out Starly. Alright, flashing into Shinx. Let's change up with Chimchar. Starly goes out with Growl first. We got a 5-level difference against the Starly. If I use Ember, if we go with a critical, it'll go for 1 hit. If it's... oh no. Quick attack. It needs to just hit at least 1 damage. So Ember comes in. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna switch over to Scratch here. It's in the red. Scratch, yes. Let's confirm that. $42 a pop each, and our Chimchar has grew to level 13. Okay, +1s across the board except for attack and HP that has actually gotten +2. But yeah, speed is still standing strong. Next up is Shinx here. Oopsie. I kept battling with the Chimchar here. Well, let's just carry on. So Chimchar is going to get all the experience here. Ember attack. Ooh, just on 1 HP for Shinx. Lair comes out, our defense is going to fall down. But it's not going to have any extra involvement with that Lair because we're going to use Scratch to take down the Shinx. Critical hit in the end. 90 experience points, all for Chimchar. And we have defeated Camper Curse. Insufficiently raised. We get 112 Poké-Dollars for winning. Pokemon can appear anywhere in the cave. It's not like the tall grass by roads. Yeah, that's true. Any spot we do, we can find it. Oh, there's that the exit the cave there? To celebrate my getting through this cave, I'm going to battle you. You're challenged by Picna Diana. And Diana's gonna be sending out Bidoof. Okay, well, I'm out. And Chimchar, you can come in. Bidoof is going to tackle. Oh wow, critical, we're in the yellow. Sneaky little critical, hey? Alright, we'll start from our Ember into the yellow. I'm gonna go with double Ember. I go for another Scratch. I don't think it's gonna take out. I don't want my Chimchar to be taking any more damage than it already has. Yeah, that's good. Shinx is now to level 10. Now +2s with the max HP and attack, 1s across the board, and +2 to speed. Chimchar's also gained experience points, 55 altogether. Alright, Picna Diana has been defeated. Well, I guess losing is something to commemorate too. Get 144 for winning. Not bad. Getting through that cave feels like an adventure. It certainly is. Alright, I'm gonna go around. If that's the exit to the right, that could be leading to it. Oh, and this place is blocked off. So once we've learned Rock Smash... oh, look at this, a Geodude. Geodude's over here. Level 7. Well, I'm going to change my Pokemon. This would be a good time to test out our abilities on a Geodude using Ember. Still going to be very effective, but at least we can verify in terms of our damage here. If we want to go with the Chimchar route of defeating the first gym, just say we go and use Ember here. How does it do for not very effective? Wow. Oh, that's critical hit. That's why. Okay. So level 7 Geodude. We're going to catch this. Let's go into our bag. Let's try out the heal ball. So once this is caught in the ball and we've captured it, we'll check into our Pokemon party and we can see that it's going to be full health. There we go. Geodude's caught in that little nice pretty ball. Geodude's there was added to the Pokédex. So Geodude is a rock and ground type Pokemon. At rest, it looks just like a rock. Carelessly stepping on it will make it swing its fists angrily. Give it a nickname? No need. And Geodude's gonna be our 6th Pokemon. Now if we go into the Pokemon options menu, and Geodude's already full health because of the heal ball. Awesome. Alright, let me see if there's any other wild Pokemon out there that is not a Geodude. Unless we just only find Geodudes around here. Oh, another Geodude, but this time it's a level 5 Geodude. Okay. Let's switch out. Let's bring Chimchar out. Geodude's using Defense Curl. Defense is increasing. Lucky for us, we're going to be using a special attack with Ember. So that's Ember with 8 level difference into the red. We may need to think about it. Like if I really want to use it, one, we probably have to evolve Chimchar into the next form, Monferno. And I think that we might not even have... Actually, no, we probably have a fighting type move, right? With Monferno. I hope we do. Alright, let me go for another spin reel here. Come on. Can we find another Pokemon that's not a Geodude? Or is this going to be covered in with Kanto's rock-type Pokemon? Oh, there we go. The bat infestation. I knew it. The lovely bat of the Zubats. Let's go with using Shinx here then. To wear it down. So tackle into the yellow. Leech Life comes out. I'll chuck a Pokeball. I think Pokeball will be fine to chuck at. So go into the bag. Let's go into the Pokeballs. Number 6. Perfect. Zubat has been caught. And this is going to be our first Pokemon to be sent to the PC. I added to the Pokédex. So Zubat is the bat Pokemon. It's a poison and flying type. It checks its surroundings and location using reflections of the ultrasonic waves from its mouth. Cool. Give a nickname? No need to. I'm going to be transferred into Box 1 to someone's PC. So that's 2 different types of Pokemons found over here. Zubat would be easier to get the levels in with our Pokemon because it is just a flying and poison type. Whereas Geodude is going to be more difficult because we already have Ember that we can use to take it down. So going to be changing our Pokemon and using Chimchar. And that's why it was very important for me to always get experience shares with Chimchar so we can keep on getting levels going higher and higher as much as possible. At these levels here, it'll be very, very difficult to get on with battles on the first gym. But it can be doable with the potions and whatnot. But it would be a tough battle. Alright, Mud Sport's coming out. Electricity power will be weakened. And let's go for an Ember again. Okay, not very effective. That's fine. We'll get those experience points. Okay, phase 6 and phase 6. One more shall do it before we go onto the other side from here. Psyduck! Oh wow, we can catch a Psyduck in this cave. Cool! Uncommon Pokemon. I'm glad I was able just to stay a little bit longer then. It's a Psy moment. There was a special episode of Psyduck in the 4th gen anime whereby they was blocking a path that was leading over to a pond that Psyduck had their kids in. So they were trying their best to get around to it, but 3 Psyducks and their confusion, oh boy, it packs a punch. Alright, bag time. And let's get the Pokeball out. This is going to be another heal ball. Let's go with the heal ball again on the Psyduck. 2 and 3. Even though that this will be sent into the PC, whenever we chuck the ball out into battle, we'll always see the heal ball with the Psyduck included into it. It's been added to the Pokédex. So Psyduck is the duck Pokemon. It's a water type. Overwhelmed by enigmatic abilities, it suffers a constant headache and sometimes uses mysterious powers. The Psy powers. Nope. That's gonna be on to box 1 here. Alright, let's get ourselves out. So now this is Orbeck City. Orbeck City, City of Energy. Let's check things out around here. Howdy, trainer. Huh? Uh-oh, you don't have a single gym badge? You better do something about that. I'll take you to the Pokemon gym. Oh, and another tour guide following us around. Cool. Oh, look who we have here. There's Barry. Huh. There's someone there. Huh? Oh, it's you, JCB. You finally got here. You're slow like always. But anyway, the gym leader's tough. Like, seriously, serious. If the gym leader's this tough, I wonder how he compares to my dad. Huh? I just drifted there. Anyway, the gym leader's gone off to the coal mine. If you want to take on the gym leader, you better go to the mine. Oh, okay. So we need to be doing an event first before having a gym badge. That's cool. I don't like how it was in the anime as well, whereby we will see the gym leader looking for some rare stones. Let me have a look at the information there. So Orbeck City Pokemon Gym Leader Rourke, that's his name. Rourke is the gym leader. Call me Rourke the Rock. But we're not gonna go to the core mine yet. Let's just check around what we have. You know how Pokemon have different natures like we have personalities? I don't think it's surprising to see Pokemon in different colors. True. Have you ever seen or heard about differently colored Pokemon? For instance, a regular Pikachu has a yellow body, correct? Or the different colored Pikachu has a sort of orange body, the shinies. A Trainer's Day. This program offers unique looks into the daily lives of trainers. We cover a variety of topics that affect unconcerned trainers. Let's examine one aspect of a Trainer's Day. It's time for the Love That Group Corner. Today we have the Group Maniac back as a guest speaker. Group Maniac. Yeah! We've heard that JCB has made a new group named Ballers. Hey, the Ballers on TV. What's your take on this startling new development? Yeah, sounds a-okay to me. Group Ballers. You're making a lot of sense. Tune in next time. For catching attention. Pika Pika! Everyone's getting Pikachus ahead of me. These vents exchange the hot air down below with the fresh air outside. Looking down them gives me the urge to start yelling into them. Hello! Alright, so Barry's is always gonna be blocking the door. Let's just talk with everyone else though. TMs are single use only, but HMs can be used over and over. It's tricky trying to decide which Pokemon should learn what moves. True, good point. The gym leader went off to work in the mine. Okay, let's talk to this fella. When I run around with my running shoes on, I'm the center of attention. At least that's what it feels like. There's always someone looking at me. Well, when you're running in straight lines really quickly, there should be. Walker is a user of rock-type Pokemon. Don't you think rock-type Pokemon are nice? I like how lumpy they are. They sure are lumpy. Lumpy Stumpy. Walker is our town's gym leader. He may be young, but he keeps the mine running safely and efficiently. Yeah, he does a good job. Sinnoh Newsnet has crews gathering news all over Sinnoh. Help our news gathering efforts by missing records at any union room. That will allow us to get news that concerns your friends too. Please join us for the next showing of the Sinnoh Newsnet. Thank you for watching, which I was a part of the group, the Ballers, on the other side. Okay, what's next up? So, Poke Center. Let's go inside the Pokemon Center. What or who is this Team Galactic? They make wonderful claims of a dream energy source on one hand, but rumor has it they steal Pokemon from others by force. It's a mystery. They're mysterious. Isn't anyone investigating them? That looker guy might be the guy. Yay, I got a PAL pad at the Pokemon Wi-Fi Club downstairs. What was your favorite kind of trainer? Can you tell me? Which kind of trainer would you like to be? Oh, you got me some options there. Let's try the Ace Trainer. An Ace Trainer is the kind of trainer you want to be. Yes, I see. So an Ace Trainer is the kind of trainer you'll like. If that's the case, others may come to see you in the same way. Okay then, I'll just talk to you later. I wonder if that's gonna affect some things later into the future that were my selecting that. Switch from the PC at any Pokemon Center. Connect to someone's PC and access the Pokemon storage system. That's all you need to do to store or bring out your Pokemon. Yep, that is all we do need to do. Oh, these guys look like they're in a battle. You know how you can battle a friend using wireless communications? Well, now you can capture it as a battle video using a versus recorder, which we did grab earlier, yep. Cool, you have a versus recorder. So did you go to the global terminal in Jubilee City? Did ya? Did ya? Did I? We have not checked this down over here. Oh, hello. Right this way, please. Hello, I'm glad to meet you. My name is Tila, and I'm your guide to the Pokemon Wi-Fi Club. First, I need to give you this. We retain the Power Pad. You put that into the key iron's pocket. That's your Power Pad. You may register your friends in it. Once registered, you may link with those friends over Nintendo WFC to trade Pokemon, bow, and so on. Would you like to know more? Let's say register a friend. You may meet people on the second floor of a Pokemon Center for trades or Coliseum bows. You may register such people as friends in your Power Pad. You may also manually register friends by entering their friend codes in your Power Pad. Would you like me to repeat that? Understood. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo WFC. Yeah. So again, biggest part of the Generation Wi-Fi battles with all the Generation 4 Pokemon games. I want to become friends with an experienced trainer I really admire. I can't wait for us to register each other in our Power Pads. Then we can play together using the Wi-Fi Club. Awesome. Alright, back up we go. Okay, so that's the PC. Let's go and heal up our Pokemon. Would you like to rescue Pokemon? Yeah! Yes, I would. Thank you, Nurse Joy. You know what? Let's also go for a save. Yes, I would. This time is longer with the save here. I feel as though it's because we've gone to a new city and we've explored a lot of stuff in Ardea. It is going to just save up with, I think, are we looking at a Poketch? I think we are looking at a Poketch as well while we're saving there. That's awesome. So yeah, our saving is on the Poketch now. Alright, I'm out of the Pokemon Center. Let's see what else we have. Got a lot of people around here. Yep, we've already spoke to this person. Yeah, I think we've spoken to everyone here, yeah. And then if you go into this house as well, yes, we have. Covered in. These ones are done. That's the gym. Let's go and talk to this fella behind the gym. Have you seen the vents? They release steam from down below. Oh yeah, just on the other side. Now let's actually check the Pokemall here. Let's see if there's any updates. The Pokemall is staffed by a lady and a young fellow. They offer different kinds of merchandise. Did you know? Yeah, I've started to notice that they've been doing double stuff. The badges that Pokemon gyms give you are a measure of a trainer's worth. By getting more badges, you get to buy more items in Pokemarts. That's sweet. Welcome. What do you need? So how many Pokeballs do we have now? We've got 5. Yeah, that's fine. Not gonna buy anything now yet. Let's check onto the second one. So buying, we've got the males and netball here. A somewhat different Pokeball that works especially well on water and bug type Pokemon, which we'll save out for later. Okay, out we go. Okay, let's check things out over here. When you trade a Pokemon, the item it's holding is traded as well. That's pretty cool, huh? It means you can send an item as a gift along with your Pokemon in a trade. Listen, do you have a Pokemon called Machop? Would you be willing to trade your Machop for my Abra? Sadly, I don't have a Machop. Oh, okay, well I can't make you trade me, but if you change your mind, I'll be right here waiting. So could that possibly mean that Machop can be found around in these areas? A Pokemon obtained in a trade grows quickly, but if a Pokemon grows too much, it may ignore the trainer. Of course, it won't matter if you have lots of gym badges. True. A truck full of Pokemon books and photo collections. And this must be the town map of the whole area. Nope, we don't get a town map here. Alright, let's go upstairs. All Pokemon have a special power called an ability. Oh, that's it, he says. My favorite Pokemon ability is my Pachirisu's pickup. My darling picks up a lot of dropped items without me noticing. Oh, that's sweet. Someone that can just pick everything up. Pick. The view is good from the second floor, but it's a pain going outside. If you don't mind, how about showing me a Pokemon called Geodude? Oh, that Pokemon, that's a Geodude. Oh, that's cool. It's so cute. That does it. I'll go out and catch Pokemon too. Thank you, my friend. This is a token of my thanks. A free heal ball. Yeah, there's so many kinds of Pokemon out in the world. I want to see them all now. Gotta catch them all. Alright, so that covers it on this floor. Let's drop ourselves down. And in we go to the next part. Right next door. I don't think we did cover this place as soon as we came in here. So yeah, lots of more people to be talking to. Walk lets us train our Pokemon in the mine. Awesome. There are 8 gym leaders in the Sinnoh region. The objective for trainers is to get gym badges from them all. That means you have to defeat all of them in battles at their gyms. Which, you know, one thing they haven't done in the Pokemon games is having optional gym badges to select from, because in total for all the regions there should be way more than 8 gym badges as described in the anime, and sometimes had some explanations sometimes in the games as well, that some people have gathered more in different gyms, but it's just always mandatory for the 8 gyms that we do go off against. A gym leader isn't like just any trainer you meet. Obviously they're a lot tougher, a lot. I'll take as many Pokemon as possible if I were you. Yeah, I've got a whole batch right now. Alright, seen that description before. Lots of Pokebooks. Let's go up the stairs. Are you catching Pokemon? Here, take this if you like. A Dusk Ball. What is this? New Pokeball. Let me talk to her again. The dust ball is a Pokeball designed for use in darkness. It works better for use at night or in a cave. Oh, that's cool. Like these new ball ideas that they're throwing at us. It's cool. Like in terms of design, it looks really incredible. Oh, it's a Psyduck. Psy-I-I. Giving nicknames to Pokemon is the way to go. It makes you feel as if they're your very own. But you named the Psyduck yellow just because of its color. I don't understand the logic behind that at all. Well, it's yellow. That's all you need to know. It's just yellow. Okay, so let's drop down. And let's go in through here. Now, what else? Did we go inside this place? Let's check this out. Yeah, we did go inside this place. So what other areas haven't we covered? Pokemon's over here. There is no building over here. We have been over there. And what is this? The Allberg Mining Museum. Coal mining and you. Oh, I'm included? Well, I'm gonna go in. Mining must take a strong mind, not just a tough body. Think about it. You're in darkness, digging desperately through rock. It's a little far from here, but there is a city called Eterna City. I've heard a curious person named the Underground Man lives there. With a name like that, he must be an authority on the underground. Whoa, so this is coal. I never expected something this big. And that color, it really is as black as they say. Wow, the Pokemon that carried this must be terribly strong. It is massive though. Well, how about that? The Allberg mine extends under the seafloor. Hello, hello, how are you? I study Pokemon fossils, me, right here and now. On the verge of a breakthrough, I am, to achieve extraction from fossils. From fossils I can extract Pokemon, but not yet, not yet. Hello, welcome to the Allberg Mining Museum. Let's see some awesome fossil collection. How coal is made, 1. In a time long before history, vegetative matter was swept along by rain and rivers. It came to be buried under the ground. How coal is made, 2. The buried plant matter was forced ever deeper under the ground due to tremors and fissures caused by the shifting land masses. How coal is made, 3. Deep underground, the plant matter was subjected to heavy pressure and the heat of magma. It gradually turned into coal. Wow. Route 101 of how to get those rocks beneath the surfaces. Sign me up for that. The history of Allberg Mine. You could call it a history of effort and friendship between people and Pokemon. Now can we look into these ones? The box contains categorized samples of coal. The everyday items of tools of past mine workers are displayed. Oh, we don't really get a picture of it. Badly scarred wooden tools are displayed. They apparently dug out coal using these tools in the olden days. Samples of coal from different regions are displayed. Different kinds of lamps are displayed. They appear to have been worn on someone's head while underground. And that is it. Over here. Natural time capsules buried many, many years ago. That's what fossils are. Truly is. It's always very common in Pokemon games, like, you know, the first sort of towns you do come across, they always have some fossilized extraction beyond, like trying to resurrect fossils. Hiya, your Pokemon could use some toughening up. Why not try training in the Allberg Mine? Allberg Mine for training? I always have a run time trying to decide which moves my Pokemon should learn. You remind me so much of the time I got my first Pokemon. Was your first Pokemon Chimchar as well? Alright, let's check on the second floor. Wow, your Pokemon eyes are twinkling brightly. Seeing that makes me happy. Here, I want you to have this. Our first ever Great Ball. You know how Pokemon stay inside their Pokeballs? I tried to think about what would be the best Pokeballs for them. Interesting. The Orbig Mine is operated with the utmost care. We avoid causing any damage to the natural habitats of Pokemon. I would have so to use this Great Ball in the Abra earlier, but it's nice that we had the Abra caught by the Pokeball, by the way. Coal is carried out of Orbig Mine on a fully automated system. Machines do all the work automatically, so it's all very easy. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Alright, let's go out from here. And that is that. So let me check up the stairs over here. Is this the Orbig Mine coming up? Orbig City, City of Energy. Oh, Route 207's up here. So where do we locate the mine then? Is the mine to the south? Up ahead, there's a huge mountain that towers above everything. It divides Sinnoh into two distinct halves. Oh, this is still part of Orbig City. Everyone's proud of the mine. They're digging for coal under the sea as we speak. It's amazing how they do it. Yeah, look at how it goes over there. Incredible. Chop chop met chop. Chop chop away on rocks. Oh, there's a Machop here. Look at this. Ever with the same cries as well. You're taking a tour of our coal mine? Wonderful. That's excellent of you. It's always good to learn about new things and broaden your horizons. What's on TV? Hello. It's now time for Rack 'em Up Records. Like always, we look at a variety of cool records set by trainers. Rack 'em Up Records wants to hear from you. Don't be shy about telling us if you set any new records. Please also mix records with friends at any union room. That will let us examine the records of your friends as well as yours. We hope to catch the record-selling moments of you, our loyal viewers. That's all for today. Bye-bye. So yeah, they're always just waiting for our dues of records of what's going to be happening. Interesting. Okay, next up, let's see what we got. More Machops here. Let me speak with this Machop here. Machop. And what do we have over here? This pile of dirty sand is called a slag heap. It's the race from Sword and Coal. It's a huge race though. Oh, we found a die here. Cool. The die in the Battle Items pocket and a yellow shard. Yellow shards make a return here. Cool. Now with the die hit, we're gonna go into our bag here. We're gonna go into our items box. Oh, it's not the items. It's in the battle items. Okay. Oh, we have to use it in battle. Okay, I thought this was a give item. Never mind. But yellow shard, a small yellow shard. It appears to be some sort of implement made long ago. Yeah, dire hit as well. Just critical hits when we implement in battle. We're gonna get that to be used when we go into the first gym badge. That'll be our idea there. Let's see what else is around. Orbig Mine, busy Pokemon. So Orbig Mine is down over here. And can we go across here? Yes, we can. More Machops. There's no question. This is hard work. But working alongside Pokemon, it gives me a boost somehow. Here, take one of these. We've got ourselves the Super Potion. Feeling hale and high puts a smile on my face, and that makes me happy. Okay. Well, let's take a dive into the mines here then. Have that a look. Oh, I thought we could actually speak to them. This is blocking. How about through here? Yes, we can. Okay. Oh, wild battles. In the mines. What do we get? Geodude. Level 5 Geodude. They said that we should get some battles here. So why not? Let's bring out Chimchar. So we'll keep Shinx in the first slot here. I'm still hesitant if we should bring up our Abra to the level 16 to evolve into Kadabra for the confusion. Because I like to see what Chimchar does when it comes to levels of here. If we could find like a new move for us to learn. So Ember comes out first, not very effective, but we do get the burn. Mudsport comes out, electricity power is weakened. Splash, 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 splash. Okay, Geodude's hurt by the burn, and we'll go with another Ember attack. Geodude has fared. Not bad. Everyone that works in the coal mine keeps their own Pokemon with them. You may be challenged to battles. I found what I thought were some rocks, then they started moving. They were Pokemon that looked just like rocks. You must have been embraced by the Geodudes. Okay, so let's keep going further down. Let's go to our right here and go up these steps. What do we have? A Pokeball, free Pokeball. Cool. Anything to be looking inside here? Nope. And there's some boxes here as well. Alright, we got our second wild Pokeball. It's a Zubat this time. Bat infestation, growing in more and more Sinnoh. Let's go Chimchar. You know what? Let's start off with Scratch. Not very effective. And we've had the energy drained. Alright, into the yellow. It's gonna be not very effective. And we're gonna be activating this with the Quick Claw, even though it was always faster to get this attack out first. Zubat has faded, 19 experience points each. Every experience points counts for our Chimchar. Alright, that is it. Let's keep it going further down. Oh, another Wild Bell. And it's another Zubat. Level 6. Alright, let's switch over to Chimchar. It's back and forth again and again. Oh, Supersonic. So now we have our first state of confusion. The duckies are coming out. So we're confused, and we got here ourselves with a confusion. No. Now Zubat's gonna get some momentum now. Learning Confuse, like Supersonic so early though, level 6? There we go, Chimchar. Nice Ember attack. Oh, but it's not enough. Ready, Confuse? Snapped out Confusion, great. That's what we needed. Alright, Zubat has Feint, and we'll just get those points. Alright, let's check down below. All Big Mine. What are these rocks here? There is a Machop. I met those Machop and Route 207. They've now become my most trusted partners. So if we do get a Machop, we'll try and get that trade with that girl, with the Abra. Chop chop. I'm gonna let you in on a secret. I start my Pokemon to work. Alright, battle time. We are challenged by Worker Mason. Mason has sent out the Geodude. Level 9 Geodude. This is gonna be a good test for our Chimchar here. Full level difference. The only move that would be something that would be strong for us here is our Ember, but still gonna be not very effective. Rock Polish. That's going to be increasing the speed. Alright, so we could see Geodude going out first here, but no, our Quick Claw has activated for that not to happen. Alright, into the greens, not bad. So yeah, 4 level difference is not really that enough to be having a good coverage. So we do need to get these experience up with our Chimchar. Okay, tackle comes out. And we're using Ember yet again. Okay, not bad. Not very effective, but 3 hits took it down. How much points again? 69, and Shinx is over to level 11. Good points there, +1s all across the board. And a 69 for Chimchar, 14. Oh, so close. One more battle there. Well, now on to something. And we get 360 for winning. Okay, time for work. I'll work up at first with my Pokemon. Oh, nice. We got a potion here. Put that into the medicine pocket. Oh, is that the gym leader? Okay, stand back and watch this. Using the hidden move Rock Smash, a boulder blocking your way. Fallen boulders need to be smashed so they're out of the way. If you can get the badge from the gym in town, you'll be able to do this too. Of course, you have to beat the gym leader first. That would be me. And he's already gone. We just need to be talking to him. Let's explore the rest of this cave then. Fine, alrighty then. Just a little quick bow on my break. You are challenged by Worker Colin. With his 2 Pokeballs. Okay, Geodude out first, level 6. Shinx is always sparkling as ever. The yellow sparks. Let's go Chimchar. This will be easier to take down the Geodude with less hits with our Ember, with its level being lowered. Then we'll get our level 14. Into the yellows of this Ember, I suppose? Yeah, okay. So over into yellows. This is a 7 level difference. So we have to keep that in mind. Mud Sport comes out. Electricity's power is weakened. Let's go again with another Ember attack. Okay, not very effective, but good enough. One other thing we have to watch out for the first gym badge is going to be the moves that Walk uses. It could be super effective against our Chimchar. So +2s on the defense, on special attack and speed, everything else is 1s. Okay, into 20s, not bad. 24 attack and special attack. Machop is next. Let's switch our Pokemon. I'm gonna give some experience over to Starly this time. Shift over to Starly, then we'll switch back into Chimchar. Alright, Machop is coming out. Machop is going to be level 8. Alright. First time I'm seeing Machop in battle here as well with his animation. Alright, change out the Pokemon. Bring back Chimchar. Wabam! Let's get that scratch attack. Oh, it's only in the green there. Wabam again with that low kick. Alright, switch out the Ember. Let's burn this Machop down. Good job. Okay, again, good experience point. 63. And Colin has been defeated. What? Mercy, I cry mercy. We get 320 Poké-Dollars for winning. What? Chimchar is evolving? Awesome! We grab ourselves a Monferno as our Chimchar's evolved into it. Mac Punch. Okay, so this was the move I was thinking that was going to have Monferno as well. So we're gonna have to see what the type is. Ready those 4 moves? Yes. Let's see if okay, flying. This is what we needed. Okay, perfect. So Mac Punch, the user throws a punch at blinding speed. It is certain to strike first. We are going to be removing this with Leer. It is only a power 40 though, but it has 100 accuracy. This is gonna be good for the gym badge battle. 1, 2, 3, and poof. Monferno forgot how to use Leer and has learned Mach Punch. Brilliant. I'd better get back onto work. You know, I'd rather be traveling around with Pokemon the way you do. Yeah, it's a really fun job. JCB found a escape rope. So we could use it, but it's kind of a small cave as it is. Oh, we have to make our way the other way through. Okay. But you know, at the same time, we can actually give a test to Mach Punch here. So yeah, we got this Geodude level 7. We're gonna change it over to Monferno right now, and we're gonna see the difference of the Mach Punch being used. So change out the Pokemon, go to Monferno, level 14 as well. We leveled up our Chimchar to level 14 to get that level up for Monferno. Generally with second level evolution, they're actually to level 16, but this one came out earlier, interesting enough. That's good. Our second level evolution in our first part of the playthrough, as we focused a lot on Monferno gaining XP. So Mach Punch 30 PP, let's lit this up. And that's super effective against the Geodude. That's what we need. That is the move. So brilliant. And Monferno with 36 to be added in. That's great. Now we will head backwards from here, and we shall see if there's anything of any other colors. But it's nice though to have our Pokemon with early evolution, because we will have the fighting type prowess with our Pokemon now. Same thing with Torchic going to Combusken. Our Pokemon now has fire and fighting types. Alright, Shinx is out, but we're going to be changing our Pokemon yet again to Monferno. Shinx, switch out, come back. Let's go, Monferno. Geodude uses Tackle. We get hit by 2 HP, but we're going to be bringing out Mach Punch here. Super effective, and Geodude is down. The wild Geodude is famed, 26 experience points, along with Monferno. Alright, was there anyone else we haven't spoken to? Let me try and check over here. Nope, nothing over here to be so we can do it. And yeah, that is it from the cave. The Allberg Mine, where we saw Rock, and he showed us a demonstration of Rock Smash and told us, if you want to go and get this Rock Smash to be used outside the battle, you need to come and challenge me. So yeah, that will be the next part then for our adventure. We need to go to the Allberg Gym and fight against the gym leader Rourke to collect our first gym badge. So that'll be the next part. Thank you guys for watching this part, and I'll see you guys in the next one.